All right. I guess I better go ahead and start the stream. Yeah, I know people were complaining about this, so I'm gonna go ahead and talk about this because reasons. Let's see. Because I know that most people are concerned about some things, so I'm gonna go ahead and talk about it. Because I'm gonna go on the Anime News Network. So here we go. So I'm gonna go ahead and talk about what's going on with X Japan because this is another thing. Like for those that don't know, X Japan happens to be a rock band that's been around since the '80s. I know about them. I've been familiar with them. I heard about them even from the early '90s. They played through, and I feel bad for what happened to them. They were like the group. They were like the only group that had visual kai hairstyles. They were the ones that were like the guys that just rocked out, but they were well respected in the U.S. too. Yoshiki responds following reports of ex-Japan bassist's health passing away due to cancer. Now, to my understanding was I do feel bad for him because he lost a good friend of his. Because like anything, a band is like a family, and sometimes you argue, sometimes you fight, and I do feel bad that Yoshiki lost a really good friend of his. Ex Japan's bassist health real name is Hishiro Mori. Age 55, had died of cancer in October. Yoshiki stated that the reports had come despite the wishes of the relatives. He did not confirm or deny the report, nor did he clarify whom he was speaking. However, he did include the health on his post on Twitter. So yeah, it is sad news because this is kind of although he did appear at an anime convention, X Japan Expo. So yeah, this is kind of sad news. And yeah, this is what's going on, guys. This is what we're expecting. Um, I'm not expecting a lot. I understand people are a little bit don't know who these people are, but these guys have been around since the '80s. They have been known in the Japanese music industry, but also the U.S. music industry as well. They've been around in New York scene, playing rock a lot. So it's not like this is the first time. But they also did the soundtrack for Clamps X anime. So yeah, they're well known for it. So the next thing I'm gonna go ahead and talk about is the other thing that's happening. Um, PlayStation 4 to 5 will stop offering Twitter X integration. So why is this important? Why is this a thing? I'll explain because there's a lot of things going on, and it involves a lot of things because a lot of people don't realize the reason why they're discontinuing on PlayStation because they don't want to pay for the program interface or the API thing. The API they don't want to pay for the API licensing agreement with Twitter because of the fact that they're using a third party software to basically put post on Twitter because I know most people use the PlayStation as bragging rights to show like little clips because I do that myself as well, and I do feel bad that Sony is going to discontinue this because of the fact that one, Elon Musk isn't making a lot of money. Two, he's trying to charge a monthly fee to allow access for Twitter platform APIs, and it gets to that point that they're going to be charging now, which is why Sony is discontinuing this. Keep in mind, this is kind of I know that Nintendo's also leaving this as well. Xbox is doing it. Since the number of platform software games has announced at the end of the respective integration to Twitter, including Microsoft, Xbox console, leaving Nintendo Switch. Only major consoles left for Twitter integration. Games with Twitter integration includes numerous online smartphone games that have since ended integration with Twitter. So yeah, this is what's going on, and it's not looking good for Elon Musk. But unfortunately, I know most people post their game clips and everything for bragging rights. That's basically what it is. And I understand a lot of people are probably going to be disappointed hearing the news about this. So yeah, that's what's going on. So let's see what's going. Let's see what's going on. Sony, Nintendo, live action Zelda. Sony, okay, Nintendo, Sony develops a live action Zelda film with Maze Runner director Wes Ball. Yeah, everyone's talking about this one. And I'm kind of I'm kind of concerned about this because last time I wasn't really interested in watching the Maze movies, but I heard it's a really good. I heard from people it's really good, and I'm just like, yeah. So they're gonna try to attempt to make a Zelda movie because due to the fact that the Super Mario movie did pretty well, despite all the fucking criticisms being made about this movie, it was a really good movie regardless of what the critics may think of it. But according to the score, and I'm going to show you guys the Super Mario Brothers movie on Rotten Tomatoes. The critics said some really horrible stuff about it, but the community of people that actually watched the movie said it was a good movie. Yeah, because everyone's like they gave it a 7 out of 7 on IDBM page, but Rotten Tomatoes gave it like a 65%. But let me show you the difference here. 59% versus 95% of the audience score. The audience disagrees with the critics. And that's the problem. They don't even realize that the audience really liked this movie. It was a very good movie for what it's worth. I know the critics didn't like the movie, but the audience sure did. And out of the success of that movie, the critics were more honest about it than the critics. So yeah, but the Marvels had the same problem too. Like right now, you can see right here, 58% of the people did not like this film. That's truly terrifying right there. Oh, and yeah, they're gonna plan on making the Digimon Adventure movie too, which I'm probably go watch because I did like to watch Digimon. Anyways, that's coming out in theaters too, so go watch it if you want to. Yes, because I do watch anime sometimes. So that's pretty much what's going on right now. So, given the Nintendo is risking it all by making a Legend of Zelda franchise movie. So, let's hope this works out for them. They're planning to make a live action adaptation to this. And that's what's going on. And hopefully, because they're getting confident enough to realize, hey, people want to see a live action Zelda movie. So, let's make one. So, yeah, let's hope it works out for them. Let's see here. Yeah, I heard about this one. Yeah, Gundam Iron Blood Orphans G apps Yukari animation gets a standalone release. I remember watching this years ago. They did a little short anime intro for this one, and yeah, they're gonna make an Iron Blood spin-off based on the app game, because it was actually based on the app story that they did for let me see if I remember. Kido Senshi Tensugo no Orphans, Euro Hunt, Mobile Suit Gundam Iron Blood Orphans. Yeah, so this is based on this, but they actually uploaded this in the preview thing, and definitely something I would check out, because Bandai Namco now says Kido Senshi, which was based on their app game that they were gonna do, which was hey, how's it going?
Hey, JT.
Hey, how's it going, man?
Yeah, for those that are watching, it's a voice director Red, public enemy #1 of this podcast, apparently.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
No, but in all seriousness, though. Oh, you were talking about the Zelda movie.
Yeah, the Zelda movie. Yeah, people are talking about it. Like, I'm surprised because it's due to the fact that Nintendo at first thought, oh, we can't make the Zelda movie because we don't have the confidence, because of the fact that movie, the Super Mario movie was successful, is because of the fact they decided to do the Zelda movie.
Yeah, they actually did the movie with the Dream. I think it was DreamWorks. Yeah, it was DreamWorks.
Yeah.
It's pretty bold that Sony is going to be producing this film, considering they have the PlayStation movie division.
Yeah. And now, and then of course I'm talking about the whole Gundam thing. Like, they're planning to make another Iron Blood Orphans series, which is a spin-off.
Let's see.
Yeah, which I believe that's based on the app game that they released.
Was it an app? Was it an app or was? Oh, okay. I see. So
Yeah.
it was like a gacha. It's not a gacha game, rather. Oh, it's a mobile game.
Yeah, it's a mobile game. Yeah, and they're planning to release a standalone anime based on it, because it was actually a spin-off. It was actually a spin-off series that they did for they're planning to make it into a spin-off series.
Yeah, sorry for the. Forgive me for the coughing.
Don't worry about it.
I had the cold for at least 4 days now.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's been like 3 years since I even had this shit.
Yeah, yeah, and also there's another thing that's going on that I forgot to report about. You heard what happened in to the basis of X Japan?
No.
He passed away with cancer.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh wait, the basis of X Japan? Oh, wait,
Yeah.
check this shit out.
Yeah.
Because X Japan went through a lot of
a lot of guitarists, and this is their second one, I believe.
Yeah, that would be Heat.
Yeah.
Hiroshi Mori.
Yeah.
Also known as Heat.
Yeah.
55 years old. Damn.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Actually, I was listening to ID last night, which is the ending song for Soft. I think it was Soft Dream.
Yeah.
It's actually that song is actually playing my in a playlist I have. It's one of my personal favorites. This song was made after Hide committed suicide.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Yeah,
as in, Hide as in the guitarist.
yeah, and of course now you find out that this guy actually has cancer, which they didn't confirm it. And I know the guy, I know Shinkai didn't want to blurt it out out of respect for the family.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, let's see
Is it,
here.
dude?
Good.
This is like the second basis that actually dies. The first one was actually Taiji, who in 2011 he committed suicide.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah, he hung himself during. Okay, it says here on July 11, 2011, Taiji argued with female manager, nicknamed KT,
mhm.
on Delta Airlines Flight 298 from Japan to Saipan Island. After the argument became visible, he was disturbed by other passengers, and he was moved to another seat. But his aggression persisted as he continued to punch windows. Oh wait, that's the arrest. July the 14th, Taiji was found unconscious in his detention cell, appearing to have committed suicide by hanging himself with a bedsheet. Damn, nigga.
Yeah.
Dude, that band has had some shit.
Yeah, they had some really sad stuff that happened to them, and I feel bad that that happened to them.
Yeah, I mean because you have and who else is actually
Yeah. I'm
who, who else is,
also
who else is most affected? Possibly Toshi,
yeah.
as the Toshi Mitsudeyama, but
Yeah.
he's stationed in Toshi. Yeah, the lead singer. That guy has to be the most affected because he worked with a lot of these guys.
Yeah. So here's another I'm gonna change it over to another story that I'm hearing. Bocchi the Rock complication project reveals of film titles.
I haven't even seen the series. I know not a movie.
I watched it. It's not a bad series. It's just basically a girl who
Yeah, she's socially anxious to the point that she glitches the fuck out in certain scenes.
yeah, she does. She's kind of
Introvert.
she's an introvert. She's kind of she shelters himself and is afraid of the outside world type of thing. But
Well, I won't say well, maybe not so much introvert, but it is correlated because she is socially anxious. As
yeah.
in, she has a fear of socializing because she's afraid she's gonna fuck it up.
Yeah, that was one of the things that happened. Like she wasn't really, she couldn't make friends when she was a kid, and then when she became 14, she decided to practice on the guitar so she can make friends. And she did make friends. She decided to join a band, and she started to learn how to, make friends that way.
Yeah, and also she is the reason why Les Paul guitars soared in value.
Yeah,
Besides,
yeah, I know that a lot of, e-girls like to sexualize her, but I kind of enjoy I kind of
hold on.
yeah, a lot of e-girls tend to, do the whole like I'm not
That's not gonna sexualize it. They're just gonna say she's literally me for real. That's not sexualizing. They're pretty much quote unquote relating. Then
yeah.
again, these are the same egos who think that they are Wednesday Adams and Harley Quinn.
No, they
That's
basically are trying to like she became like the meme queen, like the Bocchi became the meme queen of 2022.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the fact that she has a huge rack on the inside that jacket.
Yeah, and
I know.
a lot of people made fun of it like on the internet. Like but there's like a lot of art for it too. And it's like I couldn't help but laugh at it because I understand like the girl doesn't want to like the storyline behind it. Like I'll show you guys. This is an example.
To be fair, she does have a scene where she says that she wants to be an internet attention whore. I'm
Yeah.
gonna teach you
No,
one monster.
she wanted to become a she didn't want to work.
Oh no, that's in.
Butchie the
Oh
Rock,
man.
she didn't want to work. She said that she doesn't want to work she because like but her goal was to make music and not
Mhm.
work. That's pretty much what it is. Like she has a YouTube channel, and then in the end, you find out her dad said, "Yeah, you don't have to work. Here, we'll give you the money since we did put ads on your." Like they basically put her name. They basically said, "Here you go. You can have this money so you can buy." And she bought a new guitar in the end because the old guitar that she had, you remember it just broke. The strings broke off of it, which I could have replaced. I could easily replace that stuff. Replace the strings and then try to fix the keys. Because I used to be good at doing that stuff.
I do have an acoustic guitar that at least two of the strings broke.
Yeah, you can buy the strings and fix them yourself.
Yeah. The problem is right now
Yeah,
I had to buy the adapter for the power supply, and I'm just trying to hear from this cold. And it's cold time to go.
yeah, yeah.
Not only
Because
that,
yeah,
not only
but
that,
the reason.
I had to. Not only that, I also had to buy a couple of fog lights
Oh really?
and some wipers. So this month, hmm, I wonder if there's anything else I have to check up. I had to buy because
Let me go ahead and look up the images because I'm going to show an example of an e-girl doing Butchie the Rock.
dude,
Because I don't want to show the nudity and shit. Because yeah, those girls can do that.
I see.
Yeah, if I said OnlyFans, if I type in like for example OnlyFans, there's the Rule 32 happens.
34.
Rule 34, like
Hmm.
yeah,
That show has been.
yeah,
I won't say it was hype, but it was really fucking popular.
yeah.
Last year.
It, it,
If I anime of the it was a candidate for anime of the year.
yeah,
And interestingly enough, when Chainsaw Man came out, it got obliterated
by rule
that by
thir- by ru- yeah by Rule 34, like no joke.
no. I was saying that in the case of viewership, it got obliterated by Bocchi the Rock. The manga sold more than Chainsaw Man.
That's true. That's true. And they decided to make a movie. Like here's an example. Let me go ahead and get it out here. Here's an example of someone making Butchie the Rock with hard muscles. And I'm gonna show like
I mean, not just Bocchi, but also the rest of the crew, like let's say Ikuyo,
yeah,
Nijika, and Rio. Let's see. For those who don't know, Rio is the dark hair girl. Nichika is the one with the ahoge that looks like a cheetah, like a Dorito.
yeah,
And Ikuyo Kita is the redhead who is down bad for Bochi.
yeah. And Butchie the Rock happens to be like a really entertaining series. I watched it because it relates to like the people who when they were like they can't talk, like they're socially awkward people, and she was a socially awkward character you could relate to. Her struggle of being like she couldn't make friends very well, but the only way she could make friends is that she's a really good guitarist, and she was trying to build her confidence, and that was the problem with her. Like she didn't have the confidence in herself to do those things, and a lot of people really enjoyed it in a way because they found it entertaining. It wasn't like I don't think anyone would sexualize her, but you could tell people were kind of like, I know that there was like fans that there's cosplayers that do the little cute stuff, like for example this girl.
Dude, you clearly never seen Princess Hinghoi.
Yeah.
Because let's be honest, because Princess Hinghoi has some insane stuff regarding Butcher the Rock.
Yeah. And there's I seen some of the content that e-girls were doing with Butchie the Rock. And
the fact that she here's the thing.
No, they basically you know how she likes to wear the pink jacket. I remember one cosplayer.
The jumpsuit.
Yeah, the jumpsuit, and she basically like one of them kind of did this whole thing where they just put her in a pink bikini bra. Yeah, that was like one of the examples. I can't really show it because I know YouTube has this thing where it could be a little bit.
YouTube is pretty much afraid of anything that is you
yeah.
know.
Yeah, I heard what happened, especially with people not recommending stuff like.
Yeah, they couldn't be family friendly. Family friendly, my dick.
Yeah, I seen some of the other YouTube content creators in particular that are not so family friendly.
Oh, you know what's ironic? Even.
Yeah.
No, you know what's ironic? Even the. Shit, even YouTube Kids has, even YouTube Kids has low key some loot stuff. Oh my God, was that Bocchi in a pink suit like a Nazi? Damn.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. Oh yeah, speaking of which, oh yeah, the Godzilla -1 film.
I don't think I heard that. I did hear about the. I did hear about how the Spy Family second season came out, and I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, and they're planning to make a movie of that one.
Yeah, Cold White. They just released the visuals right now.
Yeah. I laughed at that whole situation because it was hilarious that at least that anime got popular. Because I did like that. I did like that anime. Let me see. What else is there? What else can I report on? See, let me look up something at the website that everyone hates, but they would go there anyways.
Anime News Network, of course.
Yeah, I hate using them. But there's also Senkiku Complex, which they report some.
Oh no, I would rather Senkiku Complex over Anime News Network any day of the week. At least Senkiku Complex is.
They got boobs.
Not just that. It's also the. What's it called? Yeah, it's also the Onion of Anime News.
Yeah, the Anime News, but at least they actually tell you what's going on. Okay, here's another story that is kind of I would show it, but let's see. Let me see how there's
so this is the newest Heisei era Godzilla movie.
Yeah, it's like they're trying to, it's like a reboot.
Oh, sorry, Reiwa. We were in the Reiwa era. Heisei was
late 60s, 50s.
No, that's Showa. Showa was 1920.
Yeah.
9 to 1989, which was Emperor Hirohito. Heisei, or as some white crackers will mistakenly pronounce Heisei, because they cannot pronounce Japanese words that fucking damn.
Even I admit I have a hard time pronouncing.
Yeah. I am not an expert, but even I know it's pronounced Heisei. Okay, Heisei, the Heisei era, that's 89 to, if I recall, 2017, when Naruhito abdicated the role, and we are now in the Reiwa era. As in Rei from Evangelion, and Y as in what the fuck are you fuckers doing? Yeah. In the case of so this is how many Reiwa era Godzilla movies had they come out with recently?
I believe 3.
Hold on. Let me check
Or
my.
actually 4, because I know that they did wasn't really a Godzilla movie, but they did a.
Oh, okay. It was actually 2019 when they changed from Akihito to Naruhito.
Yeah.
Okay. So currently we are in let's see, 20. Oh shit. Okay, so we are currently at Reiwa 5.
Mm-hmm.
The only people who even observed this, besides Godzilla kaiju movie fans, is the Japanese government. That's about it. They go by the Western calendar. In the case of everything else over there. So in the case of Reiwa Godzilla.
Yeah.
That would be Shin Godzilla in 2016. Shin Godzilla, Planet of the Monsters. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Yeah.
Okay, 5 films, 3 short films, 3 TV series, 3 novels, the Evangelion joint venture, and the Godzilla the Ride Giant Monsters Ultimate Battle.
Jesus.
Yeah. You weren't wrong, actually. It was you were close. I mean, you should have added 2 more because there were actually 2 more because.
Yeah. Because there were like a lot of. Oh, speaking of which, did you hear that Microsoft is on board with generative AI in games?
Especially enough, I'm not actually against AI.
Yeah, the funny thing, remember Tay AI?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so Microsoft decided to get back into AI, but in video games. So imagine...
like that.
Remember how Tay was like, fuck me in the robot pussy on Twitter.
Oh, no, and Tay being incredibly based regarding some of the stuff that she was spouting.
I know, it was funny. And they had to
to give it the AI equivalent of what's it called? Alabama.
No, it's Minecraft. They Minecraft her.
No. The thing is, before they killed her, they gave her a lobotomy.
Yeah, I remember it, and they had to change the name of the AI.
Oh, they also did this with Bing. I was working. I was creating a lot of stuff on Bing AI.
Mm-hmm.
And you could see some of the most offensive shit to ever come out of ever done in AI. I mean, there's a reason why cursed AI exists. And unfortunately, Bing decided, considering that Bing is a Microsoft product, they decided, yeah, we're not gonna do this. We're not gonna allow this shit anymore. It was a crazy shit. Like you had internet shop videos like 2 Girls, 1 Cup, 1 Man, 1 Screwdriver, Goatsy, Donna's Disney Pixar movie, stuff from like stuff from porn and then God knows what else. Bing AI was the sequel to Tay when it came to the memes that flowed out of that shit.
Jesus.
Like they even made movie posters of the Holocaust and God knows what else. It was brilliant.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, there's also like I'm kind of surprised by this. Like, yeah, this is kind of messed up that they're doing that. Now it's called In-World. I don't know what's-
Hold on. Let me check this out regarding the Godzilla movie. So this will open on December the 1st.
Yeah.
So basically 1 month from now. Exactly. A couple
Yeah.
of weeks from now.
Yeah, because it's already released in Japan. That's kind of what's going on.
It came out last Friday. The worst despair in a 70-year story Japan. After the war, Japan has been reduced to zero. Oh, holy shit! So in this case, Japan has been completely obliterated from the map thanks to Godzilla.
Yep.
In this one.
Yep.
I have not watched a kaiju movie in a long time. Oh my god. I mean, then again, I think I actually don't remember what the last kaiju movie I'd seen. But yeah, in the case of I think it was the Americanized version of Godzilla, the one with Bryan Cranston. I tried to watch that one, but I couldn't.
Yeah.
Like I was gonna watch it because of Bryan Cranston, but even then, I mean, this wasn't a bootleg though, so.
That's understandable.
Okay, so going back to the Microsoft thing.
Yeah, that inward thing was the In-World. That's what it's called.
In-World.
In-World. In-World. That's what it's called.
Ah, In-World. Hold on.
Yeah.
So what exactly? Dude, you can also show us that shit because I can't find it. Okay, so there is another one called Copilot, which is I am reading something else. It's called Copilot, which is an AI for apps like Teams, Outlook, and Word. And it's gonna be for Microsoft 365.
Yeah, that was one of their old researches that they did for the AI, and that's what it was.
The problem is, here's the thing. I like it. I find AI art to be fun, but it's not the same as real art. But that doesn't mean it can't inspire people.
Yeah,
which is something that these guys don't see.
Yeah, because there is potential. There is potential for generative AI, but the problem is that Xbox In-World AI partner empower game creators with potential generative AI. Partnering with In-World is an important step on our journey to empower game developers. So,
okay. So these are Oh, I see it. So it's called In-World, you said? In-World AI.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's powered by AI that is powered by Chat GPT and Bling Chat. We see a world of opportunities to accelerate game development and creative reduce of complexity. That's what's going on. Like they're trying to I think they're trying to introduce that stuff.
You know who's making that shit?
What?
NetEase, as in China.
Yeah.
TML or Miao-C.
Yeah, and I'm looking at the website right now because let me go ahead and pull it out of my ass here.
From what I'm reading,
yeah,
Miao-C or Miao-C, depending on I'm probably pronouncing that. Yeah, let's go with NetEase Shanghai. These are the guys responsible for Cygnus Enterprises.
Yeah.
And says here that they saw AI in PCs as the next big revolution in gaming, and added in what NPCs with their action RPG Cygnus Enterprises to change gameplay. A deep dive. So basically, constantly changing AI to make the game more immersive and interesting. Oh yeah, okay. So Cygnus Enterprises is a shooter RPG.
Yeah.
That's it's currently on early access.
Yeah,
for
but
Steam.
but
It's
here
coming out
here's what the in-world AI is. Basically, it's an AI designed for co-pilot assistance to empower game designers to explore more creative ideas, turning prompts into detailed scripts, dialogue trees, quests, and more. An AI character runtime engine can be integrated into game client, enabling entire new narratives with dynamic generated stories, quests, dialogue for players to experience. So basically, it's lazy. The developer is going to be lazy when they develop the game. So they'll let the AI do all the work for him.
You know, in the case of, sometimes, well, let's just say that AI has given me some interesting results. I won't say it's lazy per se. I understand where they're coming from, but at the same time, some of the results we got from AI are actually pretty interesting, and some were even haunting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, haunting, because I was watching the driving footage for Sophie AI, which is the AI that Gran Turismo is using. This freaking AI does perfect drifts and God knows what else. Like a fucking pro. I mean, I've seen 360 turn entrances, going flat out on the corners type of insane driving.
Yeah. So the question
Some
is,
AI is almost unbeatable in Gran Turismo.
but guess who's behind the AI thing? The general manager of the gaming AI for Xbox, Haiyan Zhang.
Oh, okay. So that would be.
I'll show you. I'll show you who Haiyan Zhang is. Let me go ahead and.
So in the case of, yeah, I know the guys. Yeah, I know the guys who are working on this are from NetEase.
Yep.
Uh,
But she was on the. She appeared in BBC show Big Life Fix.
what is it?
So Haiyan Zhang is a designer, engineer, and makes things. Haiyan is a general manager for Microsoft's AI thing.
Okay.
But she's the director of innovations for Microsoft Research and technical advisor for Lab Director.
Oh, okay. Haiyan Chan.
Yeah.
There we go. Haiyan Chan. I'm reading her LinkedIn right now.
Yeah.
Greater Seattle area, gaming and AI at Xbox. Haiyan Chan is well, if she was in mainland China, it would be Chang Haiyan, because their last name goes first, like in the Japanese.
Yeah.
And so with the Koreans. But yeah, Haiyan is the general manager of gaming AI at Xbox, chief of staff with CEO of Microsoft Gaming for 2020 to 2022.
Yeah.
Senior director of innovation at Microsoft Research, Cambridge.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So she was inventing cutting-edge technology in support of people and communities in need. Let's see. She worked with video game makers on research and ideas for new play experiences. So I'm assuming she's from Shanghai
Yeah.
because Shanghai is actually the gaming hub of China.
Yeah. And according to this, is like, okay, she worked for British Council. She lives in the UK, but she also worked for Stanford University in California. Joining NEO Principal in 2006, she created new technology and experience for community building, entertainment, financial services, Mattel Electronic Arts, HBO, and
Oh,
France
okay,
Telecom,
okay,
and
interesting.
AT&T. Yeah,
Okay, so she was born in China but migrated to Australia when she was 8.
yeah,
So she lived from Australia
yeah,
and also studied and moved to Canada,
yep.
Italy as well. And hmm, hmm. So what exactly? So I never seen the show Big Life Fix. So what exactly?
It was probably a reality show. That's what I'm assuming.
Yeah. So it says here, they pair technology experts with members of the public who are facing real life challenges
Yeah,
like disabilities. John
yeah.
Time developed 2 products, the Emma Watch and Physio. Physio is a toy to encourage children with cystic fibrosis to do the brain exercises to cool their lungs.
Oh,
It's a wireless electronic sensor in the mouthpiece, which sends an electronic signal to control a computer game on the tablet.
ooh,
The Emma Watch is a device for sufferers of Parkinson's disease, which is supposed to reduce the tremors by disrupting the feedback loop between the brain and the hand.
oh. So that's what she has.
Ah, just a word for orange.
That's kind of like my. That's kind of like my. Well, like my one of my grandparents had, but she got it from an accident.
That's just well too. Why am I not surprised?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, besides that, AI in video gaming.
Yeah. So
What's
yeah.
next?
Yeah. So basically, I think that the first thing I'm gonna do is bring back Tay. That's what I'm gonna do.
Oh, not just A, but we need an actual AI ship. Oh, you mean an AI for ship posting? Tay, what's that? And
Yeah,
oh my god,
but sadly,
imagine getting that ship from fucking Microsoft, man.
yeah, but sadly, Microsoft will discontinue shit posting on Twitter because apparently Twitter is now charging for API usage for internet. When I talked about that issue, because apparently Sony is discontinuing it too because of the fact that like you know why people like to post like their video game clips on there. Some of them
Mm-hmm.
use like PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5 clips that they do with their gameplay.
And the same with Xbox with the Xbox capturing bar,
Yeah.
gaming bar. Same
So
with PC.
yeah, so right now they're going to discontinue it on X.
That's ironic because X doesn't really have much moderation to
I
begin
know.
with.
I know, and right now it's like they're discontinuing it because they're charging. That's what's going on.
Well, you know what to say. You gotta play the game. You gotta pay to play the game.
Yeah.
Oh, but what is the ramification of AI being self-aware in video games? Because AI goes by the AI we have right now is guided by code.
Yeah.
But this will be ever-changing code, adaptive, if you will.
Yeah.
That's more or less what in artificial intelligence is. It's just absorbing knowledge like a sponge.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And Matt Jarbo is on whatchamacallit on Twitter. He's doing like a voice chat thing. Talking about the movie, the SIG-AFTRA strikes.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah, I heard that. I heard that Fred Drescher is running this shit.
Yeah, she is, and she's making some really terrible mistakes.
I won't say terrible because let's be honest here, Hollywood had a comment.
Yeah, well, let's put it this way: they had some agreements, and they were trying to give her the final offer. And if they don't agree, and of course she kind of got upset when they didn't want to talk to her because of the fact that some of their demands were kind of ridiculous. Because the writer's strike was another example of that when they decided to go and demand that they hire more writers with diversity quotas and everything. But in the end, it kind of went the opposite direction. They agreed, and it was like, I blame Adam for this because he was the one responsible for it. So I'm gonna say this right now. Adam ruined the whole thing because right now all the people that were diversity hires have to prove that if they can make money, they would get it. They would get another job. They have to do it merit based, not this crappy writing thing based.
As not intended.
As God intended, because every time they make like a crappy TV show that fails, and they fail to.
Or a movie, like for example, The Marvels. That one is bombing.
Yeah, that one's bombing because of the fact that it just didn't appeal to a certain demographic of people. And right now they're trying to resort to the whole incel narrative. Like there's a bunch of incels that are not watching this film because they don't care for it.
Hold on, what the fuck is this incel shit? No,
Yeah.
it's not incel. It's because of the fact that Brie Larson is about has this, how should I say this? She has the same personality as a wet rag.
Yeah, and
This is not even an incel thing. Fucking hell! It always like incel this, incel that. Why don't you incel these nuts in your mouth, motherfucker?
yeah.
Okay. Here's what's actually going on. Brie Larson is tired of the shit.
Yeah, because really,
Have you seen her face, dude? Have you seen her face? Like, let's be
Here's-
honest. Have you ever seen her face? Brie
GQ.
Larson, legit looks like she's fucking tired of it all.
Here's-
When they asked her when she was going to be playing Captain Marvel, she said, "I don't know. I know that, so that means, fuck, man, I want
Yeah.
out. I'm sick for life. I want out of this shit."
Yeah.
Especially after the shit from the first one. All right, man.
Well, here's the thing. This was like a GQ magazine article that mentioned this.
Of course, it's GQ, man. You motherfuckers do from GQ. GQ is woke as hell.
Yeah. And it was kind of like what happened. It's like, okay, Marvel's expects to underperform due to an incel boycott. That was the title.
TJT, that was your first mistake. Reading from GQ.
No, that's basically what was said on GQ. And I didn't read the article. Someone posted that on Reddit.
Of course.
Yeah.
That was
so
the other second mistake.
yeah, so I had to point out to somebody like, look, it's not the incels that are doing this. It's also the families that are doing this as well. Like, the movie didn't appeal to me because it's the same reason why The Cauldron didn't appeal to my parents back in the 80s. I wanted to watch The Cauldron, and when I was a kid, but I understood that there was like a religious issue with that movie back in the days too.
Yeah, because of witchcraft.
Yeah, because of witchcraft and magic and all that stuff. But back then they had like they had like the swords and sorcery craze back in the days in the 80s. And I remembered they made a lot of those a lot of those swords and sorcery movies, and it was just kind of the common thing that they did, including Disney. But sadly, that movie didn't do so well because one, religious, religious issues. But when I watched it, it wasn't like the best movie ever made. I realized when I watched it, it was like, it could have done better. Because it wasn't like the best movie ever made for me. But it was good animation. It's just the story kind of, outdone itself. But the problem with this is that the Marvels expected to underperform due to incel boycott, which the incel boycott has nothing to do with it. It's just people are kind of like getting tired of the bullshit that Disney's pulling.
Not especially just Disney, but also Marvel and Warner Brothers.
Yeah, and it's like, especially with the bait and switch thing, like a lot of the movies that they did, a lot of people, especially what Netflix did with He-Man, I was pissed what they did to He-Man, because it's like, why are you gonna do that? Why are you gonna bait and switch people like that? And you're trying to make this character look good, but you're just making her look bad because of the fact that she has done some dumb, stupid shit that no one likes. And you're gonna make Teela look like the worst villain instead of making her the best character in the series.
Dude, the mediocrity is rampant. They're pretty much doing this for. How should I say this? They're pretty much doing this just for shit. I can't brain it as usual, but I would say they pretty much have to chalk it out to get points from these people.
I know. And that's what pisses a lot of people off, because and plus there's also the Digimon Adventure Movie 2. 02, that's the next sequel that they're going to do for that one. Well, I just hope that one does pretty well, because everyone likes Digimon. Not you, I know.
Almost everyone.
Yeah, almost everyone. Because I understand.
I wouldn't say I dislike it, but I was in the Pokemon side of things, so
yeah, I understand.
Yeah, we used to have this massive fight when we were kids about which one was better. I was on the Pokemon side, these fuckers were on the Digimon side.
Mm-hmm.
So it was basically utter tribalism more than anything else.
Oh yeah, I remember. Especially, I used to remember when Dragon Ball Z was the anime that everyone liked it too. That became tribalism too.
All right, so here's the thing. I did watch the first Captain Marvel movie.
Yeah.
It was mediocre.
Yeah.
At least I put my money where my mouth is regarding that. The first one, it was absolutely mediocre. Brie Larson clearly was not interested in this at all.
Yeah, because I remembered everyone criticized her, like her character looked like a plank, like she was just a plank. Her face was just like not there.
And the last thing you need is some patronizing jackass in Hollywood telling you what movies if you should like this movie or not.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's actually how these people come out, as patronizing as hell.
Yeah.
And I'm the judgmental one, apparently. No, here's the thing. Hollywood. Do you know why? Do you know exactly why your movies are bombing like crazy? It's because you motherfuckers are still looking down on the average viewer, which is something we really don't fucking like.
Yeah, some guy.
you can get politics into everything.
Yeah, there was a guy that
But
had an issue with me over, the video that I made, questioning the whole taskbar thing that I have on my thing that I set up. Apparently, I found out that the taskbar is transparent.
you see, me or the dude was projecting.
No, the guy was concerned about my computer.
Dude,
Yeah,
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 that's some trolling.
yeah. I'll show you. It's because of my whatchamacallit, my desktop settings. I had to personalize it, and I basically chose the background for it. I chose this background from Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon, and it actually was a YouTuber that made this. He made like the Sega Mega Drive thing, and I just thought, oh, cool, that's a good idea. I should get that as a background because I did like the game because it was so hilarious. But sadly, Ubisoft decided to make an animated series, and and I found out like it's just a parody of characters that they had in their old Ubisoft games. Like they made a disabled Sam Fisher who lost his legs. No joke. They made a character. They made a parody of Sam Fisher with no legs.
Oh wait, that was on. Oh wait, it wasn't Call of Duty.
It was it's Laserhawk. That's what it's called. The new Blood Dragon cartoon series that they're making for Netflix.
Ah, wait. So the oh wait, so they're doing a. Oh wait, so they're doing a Far Cry animated series.
Yeah, but it's not the same as the old, Blood Dragon from Far Cry 3. And I wish they made another sequel because that would have been so cool because I understand that the guy who did the voice for it, who was in Terminator, he wasn't the star of the movie, but he did get a voice acting chance to do the movie.
The which character?
The main protagonist.
Oh, Edward Norton.
Yeah.
Yeah, as in Edward Norton, the guy who played John Connor
Yeah.
in the second one.
Yeah. No, the first one. The guy who tried to rescue Sarah O'Connor from the Terminator.
Oh, I remember the second one. Hold on, Terminator. Keep going. I'm trying to check out.
Because he did Far Cry Blood Dragon. He was the
Dude,
voice.
I actually had that movie on VHS like years ago. Fuck. Michael Biehn.
Yeah, Michael Biehn.
There we go. Michael Biehn.
Yeah.
That's the.
Yeah, he was playing Kyle Reese.
Oh, okay. So it is pronounced Bean, according
Yeah.
to Wikipedia.
Yeah.
Okay. He was also in The Rock.
Mhm.
Besides Magnificent Seven.
Mhm.
He was in Aliens too.
Yeah, he was in Aliens.
Okay.
But he also did some
So-
other. But he also did like, he did some TV shows. I know he did like, let's see what else what he did. He did Trials of the Blood Dragon because he was playing Sergeant Rex.
He was in. Oh, this guy was Sheriff Teague in Planet Terror.
Yep.
Yeah. Also.
But I don't know why they didn't want to use him for another sequel because I would love to see him in Blood Dragon 2. But instead,
Oh, you know what's interesting? This guy was also you know what's funny? He was uncredited as the guy who you know the cover art of Metal Gear, the first one?
yeah,
That's him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I see. So he plays Rex Power Cult.
Yep.
Trials of the Blood Dragon. Wait, that's a video
But
game.
he
How the
but he
hell?
did but he did Planet Terror and Grindhouse.
I mean, I did watch that one. It's
Yeah.
crazy, and it's on Tubi still. Strangely enough,
Yep.
at least that proof. I don't know if
It was
Planet
a
Terror.
it was a Grindhouse film. That's why they
Yeah,
like
it's the proof part.
yeah, and he also did Logan one. He did like the Logan's Run TV series. He did James at 16. He
Mandalorian.
Yeah, he did The Mandalorian. He's still acting. Lord of the Disciples. I remember that movie. Like he did Terminator. He did Hill Street Blues TV show. Like he did a lot of like yeah. You're right. He did Aliens. He also did like he wasn't like
He
big
was
big.
he was also on. Okay, so he was Kyle Reese in the second one as well.
Yep.
What else? The Abyss.
And he also did Command and Conquer Tiberian Sun as one of the Commander Michael McNeil.
Okay.
And he did the Chain of Command. He did Clock Stoppers.
Yeah, the full motion cutscenes.
Yep. And he did, let's see, he did Law
Oh
and Order
wait,
Criminal Intent.
wait, wasn't that the? Oh wait, wasn't the? Oh wait, I was thinking of Command and Conquer, the second, the one with the second one.
Yeah. But I wish they made another sequel to whatchamacallit. Cuz to Blood Dragon because a lot of people really liked it because it was like all satirical about it
Oh, I
was
was thinking of Red Alert. Because that's Red Alert. Red Alert. That's the one with Tim Curry.
yeah, Tiberian Sun.
I mean, the fact that you had George Takei and fucking Tim Curry in the same area.
Yep.
You have the and then you had George Takei telling you you are made of stupid.
Yeah, and I wish
That,
Mike
that is quite an insult, really.
and the thing about it is like they're making a cartoon show, and I understand they're trying to make it like a silly cartoon show for this for this series, but it's like, come on, guys, make a video game. Everybody wants the video game to happen, and of course, guess what?
Right? Strangely enough, Blood Dragon as a whole was basically a parody of 80s action movies.
Yeah, but it was an 80s action and 90s movies as well. But this one is basically making fun of the video game characters.
Yeah, because it says here that you can control Roxanne and Slater Colt, the
Yeah.
kid of the guy, which they ride on a physics-based motorcycle from the start to level at the end.
Oh.
Oh, what the hell? Is
Yeah.
this are they trying to make Subway Surfers or some shit?
Yeah.
Well, not really. 27 levels. Okay, so this is coming. Oh, this came out. Wait a minute, JT. This shit. The game itself came out in 2016. What the fuck?
Yeah. The Trials game is basically just basically the bicycles.
Oh, I actually used to have the first two trial games.
Yeah. That's basically what it is.
No wonder. Holy shit. I used to have the first and second Trials games on the Xbox 360. And let me tell you something. If you want to see some carnage, holy fuck,
Yeah.
we're in for a trip, especially when it came to man. But the problem was, you had to demo, you had to buy the game, which was like $10.
Ooh. This is sad indeed. This is really crazy. So here's what's going on. I'm gonna go ahead and bring up this. This is a sudden news report that I'm reading right now from Deserto. Billy is forcing big VTubers to reveal their identities to stay monetized. As part of China's new regulation, streamers with over
Yeah.
5,000 followers on native platforms like Bilibili are required to reveal their identities, causing a big problem for VTubers. For it's
Oh, wow. Dude, I'm not even being sarcastic. God damn, dude.
yeah. So a brilliant internet can be a scary place from swatting to doxing, but there are all kinds of reasons someone wants to stay incognito, although it applies to all streamers, especially important VTubers. I know there's one of them that uses Billy, and I know she's a really good singer. I forgot her name, but she's like this jackal, Egyptian jackal character, and she
I know there's a few that use TikTok.
yeah. However, the changes in China's online landscape is set to cause big VTubers a lot of issues, and depending on how rules are enforced, end up seeing massive exoduses from the site. A popular Chinese streaming platform will be because it's like YouTube. Like I know that.
Yeah. Billy is actually not only the YouTube of China, it's also, in a sense, the Crunchyroll of China, because that's where, as a matter of fact, the site was named after Misaka Mikoto from the Welcome City, the series, because of her nickname.
Yeah,
Really.
and right now, followers to like I know people like to upload like illegal stuff in there too.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's a reason. I mean, China's internet is incredibly censored.
Yeah,
And
yeah, but
and of
they,
course,
but
and
they, but they.
most,
I can
right.
tell you this right now. They upload a lot of episodes of Common Writer and also what should we call it?
If you can how should I say this? If you can actually, if you mention it, you can find it over there.
Yeah,
China's copyright laws are,
they're
well, let's be
lax.
honest.
They're lax. They're very lax. As long as if it's licensed, they would take it down. So yeah,
The Chinese are doing this out of espionage, because of the espionage laws they have over there.
yeah. Billy
Regarding the
goes
foreigners.
to clarify the process of being accounts that having 1 million followers with similar restrictions enforced on smaller accounts on the future. Announced that self accounts, the real names on the front desk. In order to strengthen the management of self media, uh, improve the management system, the mechanisms, and maintain a good network public opinion ecology, the community will guide the self media accounts with more than 5,000 followers to display their real name on the front desk of the batches of stages. Yeah, that's just going to get them in trouble. Because demanding that they give them their names.
This is going to affect their local ones as well, because, yeah, here's an example. Some of these VTubers
Yeah.
in China also work in gaming companies, like, for example, YoStar, MiHoYo.
They're some of them
uh,
some of them work for like PR agencies as well. Like
Yeah.
just so they can promote video games and such because a lot of these VTubers help promote games that people are interested in, and sometimes they play those games. If the VTuber really likes it, they would also play that game a lot, and it helps promote the game itself because VTubers like that game.
I know that not only YoStar, MiHoYo, and what's the name of this other one?
Yeah,
And anything by Tencent, but also, well, that's just the voice actors alone.
yeah, and that's also the fact. There's also the ones that do adult content.
Oh, YouTubers.
Yeah, Yeah, so I can imagine the adult side of things are going to be. Virtual content creation explodes when VTuber became the more prevalent and accessible. Trend continued to more adult content. However, YouTubers still face prejudice and stigma by various circles online, despite the fact they say they're no different than their say-so counterparts. Say-so counterparts. Sorry.
I mean, fucking hell, dude. I know it's China, so don't really expect anything positive out of the fact that they're doing this shit. It's just the government trying to sink their shit into.
Yeah,
I mean,
but they're doing it the same way. Like, let me look at the story because I heard it from let me look it up. YouTube. Let me see. Sekiku Complex because they're because I know China's also going after video games too.
oh yeah.
Yeah, Blue
I mean,
Archive, China's version nerfs more OPI in the
wait a
last.
minute. Hold up. One thing though,
Yeah,
Blue Archive is actually not from China. It's from Korea.
yeah, and they're nerfing the boobs.
It is distributed through. It is distributed through You'll Start China though.
Yeah, and look what they're doing. Blue Archive China version nerfs more OPI in the latest round of censorship. China's version of Blue Archive has gone through yet another round of censorship, took away OPI and cleavage to remove the extra skin shown in 13 characters. The latest round of censorship came from China's version of Blue Archive.
The thing is, when you mention Blue Archive,
Yeah,
people are automatically going to say it's the Connie game.
yeah,
It is. It's the Connie game, not exactly the Booba game, because here's the thing.
yeah,
Blue Archive has a lot of lollies in there.
yeah. But the weird thing about it is like Naki's the more popular one, I believe.
Oh, Nikkei. Oh,
Nikkei.
Nikkei.
Yeah,
I said Nikkei, the Goddess of War.
yeah. Nikkei the Goddess of War is like the most popular one, and it's like they're trying to cap. Like I know the Chinese are like supporting that, but why didn't they censor that? Because that one actually has a lot of butt.
Well, the thing is, China has some stringent, quote-unquote, morality laws regarding sexual content, despite the fact that they are an openly atheist country.
Yeah,
They are an openly atheist government. They don't believe in God or pretty much anything that is in,
yeah. And they're trying to.
supernatural.
Yeah, Nikkei is kind of like the goddess of victory, and yet it has already it's already has its 1 year anniversary.
Nikkei is also a Korean game.
Yeah. And yet in China it's very popular.
Yeah, this is on the same level as anything that Hoyoverse makes. Anything that Hoyo makes is also on the chopping board as well, especially because this happened before with Genshin. Somehow it didn't happen with Honkai Impact Third regarding the censorship in China.
And you can see right here, like like all the characters that they have for this.
Yeah, Blue Archive has either MILFs or lollies.
Yep.
But Nikkei, however, I do know that there is a like every game out there, it has its knockoffs.
Yeah, it has its knockoffs, but this one has like the butt and boobs. That's what it has.
Not only that, the guys who developed the game are ass men.
I know they are.
Oh no, dude, you were right. It is Nikkei. Dude, you were spot on. It's not Nikkei. It's Nikkei.
Nikkei, yeah.
Yeah, think Nike, but with an extra K.
Yeah.
And
Nikkei is kind of like they always try to shoot the butt.
oh no, they are basically, yeah. It's a shooting game.
Yeah, it's a shooting game, but it's a gotcha shooting game.
Indeed.
And I try not to. I try. I have not played this game.
Ooh. I
Yeah,
don't have the memory for that one, to be honest. I don't think my cell phone's not gonna run this shit.
my cell phone could probably run it because it's a pretty shitty one. It's Apple.
Oh, it's a nine. Oh, it's mine's
But
Android 32-bit. So say I will have. I don't have a 64-bit one. Some of these games only run on 64-bit.
yeah,
But
which you can get.
the thing is, they also did the censorship on Azure Lane, but only in the Chinese servers.
Yeah. But the funny thing,
In the global, however, you can still have your culture in that game.
yeah,
And with Nikkei.
yeah. But it's like, okay, let me look at Nikkei in China, because this is like the example of a Chinese group that on paper.
If I recall,
That's-
Nikkei is distributed to China by let's see. Nikkei, Goddess of Victory Nikkei. Okay. Or is this? Okay, so the developers in globally are Shift Up Corporation and Level Infinite. Both of them are based in Korea.
Yeah.
And
But this game is actually distributed in
yeah, in China, if I recall, it was either Tencent or hold on, let me see if there is. Keep going, keep going. Let me take a real look.
all right.
I haven't played it, but it looks like in the English version they're voiced by the same Californians who are voicing a lot of these Chinese games. Plus, I see a few I recognize.
Yeah.
Okay, so Hiroyuki Sawano is actually one of the music contributors to the game.
Yeah.
That's the guy who did a lot of the music for, Trigger.
Oh yeah.
They did a joint venture with Nia Automata.
Yeah.
They also did another one with Chainsaw Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, Level Infinite. Yeah, it is 10 cents.
Yeah, it is a 10-cent game that I know that it exists, and a lot of people like this game. I know a lot of girls stream this game because they like the game itself. And plus,
Yeah,
they're thinking about making an anime out of this because of the fact that the storyline surrounding it is kind of like basically a bunch of mercenary chicks that basically are trying to shoot.
I mean, Natural Lane has an anime adaptation. It's very popular.
Yeah.
She's getting one. Honkai Star Rail might possibly get one in the future.
Yeah, because
Honkai actually has one, but it's done in-house by MiHoYo.
yeah, and I think I think MiHoYo should do anime.
They actually. Oh, no, yeah. No, I think about it. They already did a couple of the Honkai animations, anime series. For example, the Valkyrie School one,
Yeah.
the one cooking with the Valkyries one, and then I didn't watch Cooking with Valkyries, but I did watch the other one, which was the let's see. Yeah, it was the oh fuck. It was the chibi one they made after Cooking with Valkyries,
Yeah.
which was Elf Academy. There we go.
Okay.
I'll be honest with you. I did watch Elf Academy in Chinese, and it is bananas, especially the episode with Herrscher of Sentience. Yeah. It also has the Japanese stuff.
Hmm. Yeah, let me see what the esports side of things. Steam is reportedly adding a way to hide games from other users. Adult games.
Really?
Yeah,
Are
because
they? Oh,
yeah,
there's evil shit, huh?
yeah. You remember when the Prince of Arabia was exposed? Prince of Saudi Arabia. Apparently, his account got exposed,
Oh yeah.
and he got his. I think that's the reason why they did that, because the Prince of Saudi Arabia was playing a lot of visual novel games. I don't blame them because of the fact that they have an issue with privacy. Datamiter found that SteamBB says that Valve plans to give Steam users an option to mark games as private, hiding them from other users on the platform. So yeah, so a couple of years, I think it was like a year ago, the Saudi prince. It turns out, because people were talking about it on Twitter. Apparently, he liked a lot of visual novel games. I'm not gonna say what, but everyone said that he had really good taste.
I mean, oh yeah, Prince Abdullah bin Salman bin Abdul Aziz Al Saud. I mean, I don't blame him. In fact, his account profile is Archangel Yuji.
Yeah.
Just do it alone. Go at this. I am reading the Reddit thread. Yeah, I know Reddit. I am reading 16,000 hours on Dota 2. This was 4 years ago.
Yeah. And people found out about it, and that's what caused a lot of controversy, because apparently the Saudi prince had some visual novel taste of Gal games.
Dude. The thing is, in the case of the Middle East, they do love anime as well. So, like this is more or less on the same level as Osama bin Laden having a ton of anime and video games like Final Fantasy.
Yeah. So let me here it is.
And hentai.
Here it is. This is what they claimed. The Prince of Saudi Arabia has an ABAGN movie download on his Steam account. You cannot make this up. This was the sweetheart Yuki Yorio. That was one of the princes. I might buy that game because I need to watch that film.
I heard it's not exactly
not the best movie, but I would watch it just because it's bad.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I did watch Mac and Me recently, so I should be one to talk.
Yeah, so he's a 7-year veteran of playing games. So yeah, this person had a lot of like. Dude, the actual Prince of Saudi Arabia has a Weeb Steam account. LMAO.
Yeah, apparently one of his profile pictures is Nezuko from Demon Slayer.
So I think that was what happened.
This motherfucker has good taste. Holy shit.
Yeah, when you look at his Steam account,
I ain't fuck with him.
I wish I was born in Saudi. I wish I was born a Saudi Arabian prince with a decked out Steam account.
Dude, with all the money this dude has, the last thing I would give a fuck about would be Twitter users.
Yeah, and it's hilarious because it's like, yeah, so, and this was like this was like a year ago, and I think that's what happened. Like a lot of people, like Hasburn guy, literally posted about Neon Genesis Evangelion, and the Saudi prince has a Steam account, displays that he had hentai games.
Oh, dear Lord, look at this. I think he's aware of Reddit.
Yeah.
Oh, they did it. No, he didn't.
Yeah, he was aware of this. And did they take it down?
Um, shit, I don't know.
So
I'm check, but
yeah, so thinking about the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, that is the big Steam account. Wondering how many hours of Nico Para is in that account. So yeah, a lot of people were like surprised that he had a account, and of course some people. Oh, it's in Indonesia, and he deleted the
yeah.
account.
Oh, that's bullshit, though. All that work gone to shit because all the people hounding him for it.
Oh, someone on Reddit posted their account on Saudi Arabia Prince. Not sure if it's real, but it makes a more interesting reading. The explanation to my female coworker why the Saudi Prince Crown MBS Steam account was so funny to me. It explains to her what hentai dating sims are, and going HR to the same thing. If you ask, Saudi is a very like a lot of people were kind of surprised, like the person had taste.
Dude, at this point, I won't give a shit either.
Yeah, why does he have like 31 hours on Dota 2?
31. I wrote like 16, well over 20,000 hours. Fuck.
Yeah.
A lot of. Oh, okay, so Sam has a point.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of Arab princes are weeps. Indeed, they are.
Oh yeah.
Indeed, they are because anime in Japan, Japanese anime is a really big thing over there in the Middle East. Like it's up there with, for example, they will have like these channels where you could watch it in Arabic. But also because Third World Nation and all that, well, they're not really Third World because they're fucking loaded.
Yeah. And and that's the reason why they are. That's the reason why they're doing the whole privacy thing, because they don't want users to find out who has these Steam accounts.
I mean, would it be wrong to play a video with the guy? Damn.
Yeah, it would be funny if he was playing like BattleBit Remastered or some other multiplayer game.
Oh, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
I cannot. So what else do you? Okay.
I'm just looking, because I know that a lot of people are talking about this. Tim the Tatman rallies fans to keep Fortnite OG permanently.
Two of my nephews were playing Fortnite OG on my computer.
Oh, really?
Yeah. A couple of days ago.
Dr. Disbury learns Fortnite windows can be as deadly as guns. Ninja left stunned after nailing the first attempt at Worley in one guess.
Oh, Red mentioned this a while ago, but it was the itchy thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of old news, really. But yeah, apparently a lot of swimmers are not into.
Yeah, I heard about it. It's like, yeah, they're not into an ecchi, they're not into, sexual, which is fine. I'm fine.
But I don't mind sex,
Yeah, I don't mind it either. I don't mind it either as long as it tells a story. It's just a joke. Like, some of it can be used as a joke. But it's like, yeah, this is kind of crazy, though. Let me look it up.
So they want to return of Jonesy, as in Jonesy is how should I say this? He is more or less the official main character of Fortnite, at least in the story mode.
Yeah.
You guys fight.
Yeah, because the original story mode that they had for it was basically originally, from what I understand, because I used to remember when they did the testing for that game, and I saw the videos, it was basically a zombie apocalypse survival game. That's what Fortnite was. And then they decided, because of the fact that other games were doing it,
they decided to go the way of Battle Royale.
Yeah, because Battle Royale became so popular because of Pug
I won't say PUBG, rather more like, say, Call of Duty,
Yeah.
the Battle Royale movie.
Yeah, they did that, and it was just they decided to do that version of it, and it got popular because originally Fortnite was a survival zombie apocalypse game where you basically build your own little you build your because I seen the test videos of it, the original test videos that someone uploaded because they were testing out the game originally. It was actually a build your own fort survival game,
Mm-hmm.
and then it became then they decided, well, we might as well turn it into a because originally their original intention was to make a survivor game, but they decided to put out a battle royale game for it. I know because I seen the I like I said I seen all the testing videos of it, and of course they're all removed from YouTube.
Wait, how old is Fortnite now? Because that game is all
A decades old.
Yeah, I mean, there's
It's
also the there's also the GTA 25th anniversary thing.
yeah,
Oh wait, the Rockstar 25th anniversary.
yeah. Would Yoshua have disbanded if it weren't for the idol from Oshinokyo? Oh wow.
So, I did read that the final season 1 episodes of some zombie bucket list are coming soon.
Yeah. I'm looking at this
Yeah.
story because of the fact that Oshinoko, apparently the idol group,
Oh, Yosobi.
yeah, Yasubi would have,
Yosobi, they're getting harassed over the Fear theme song.
and that theme song wasn't bad.
I haven't even watched Free Reign to form an
The
opinion.
Duo recently gave an interview where it was revealed that the idol didn't sell. If idol didn't sell, Yosobi might have separated. This was expressed as a thought that was half serious and half joking. It was an interpretation that opens means. Yeah, I do feel bad that they're getting harassed over this. And this was like a date in October 11th. That was like a month ago.
Would you also be disbanded? Well, here's the thing. At this point, they're pretty much going for broke because Idol alone
Yeah.
has a world record. Actually has 2 world records. Holy shit! It's one of the most listened to songs ever. That's a scary thought, man. I mean in a good way. That's a scary thought
Yeah.
because they were nearly on the verge of splitting up as well.
That's funny.
And Yoasobi the singers of Yoasobi are getting harassed by if I recall it was either Twitter or because of the
Oh god, not them.
Yeah, anime.
Not them again. Not Demon Flying Fox, the guy who did the Balenciaga stuff. He made a Pokemon AI thing. Oh my god.
Oh,
Yeah. This is Pikachu and that's Ash Ketchum.
no, I'm asking. Oh,
Demon Flying Fox. You know who that guy is? He's the guy who
No.
did the Harry Potter Balenciaga thing. The AI picture of Balenciaga.
I don't even have Twitter.
You never seen the videos of it?
No.
Okay, I'll show you. This is Demon Flying Fox on YouTube. Let me look for it because I know he did the Balenciaga, The whole Balenciaga thing. Commercial.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Holy shit, Pokemon as an 80s movie.
Yeah.
Fucking A. Oh, that Showa era charm. My lord, this was.
Yeah, he basically did that, and I'm just like, let me show you. Let me show you what he did. Let me show you what he did. All right, hold on. I hate that.
Hold up.
All right, I'll show you. This is the video. I'm pretty sure YouTube's gonna take me down for it because this is someone else's video. But I'm doing this just to show everybody what this video is. But I gotta deal with this commercial soundtrack.
ピカチュウ、君は何だ？
こんにちは。ポケモンの世界へようこそ。私の名前は沖戸ハセです。人々は私をポケモンハセと呼んでいます。この世界はポケモンと呼ばれる生物で満たされています。一部の人々にとってポケモンは危険です。他の人々は彼らを全て倒そうとします。私自身はポケモンに実験を行います。それが私の職業です。
トラブルに3やろ。
現自身のポケモンの伝説が今始まろうとしている。ポケモンとの夢と冒険の世界が待っているぞ。インコ。
Yeah, so that's what he did. But he also was known for the Balenciaga Harry Potter thing.
You are Balenciaga, Harry.
Which a lot of people remember because that was the other one that he did. Hello? Hello? I guess he's gone. Alright, let me see. Striker! You're unmuted. What the heck's going on? You get disconnected? You got disconnected by the looks of it because you're muted. Did you mute yourself? Ah, never mind. He'll be back. So yeah, this is what he did, and yeah, he's known for that one. So yeah, it's terrifyingly funny. Yeah. Yeah, he's the guy that did the whole Harry Potter Balenciaga thing. Yeah. Yeah, that is terrifying.
Yeah, this is some uncanny valley shit. I sound bad. Holy shit.
Don't feel bad. Eventually you'll get through this. Anyways, that's what's going on. Let me go ahead and see what they got.
Dude, this shit is primo.
Yeah. You'd be surprised what that guy did.
Oh, what the fuck? I'm muted.
Yeah, that's what happened to you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. So in the case of Pokemon, gotta kill them all.
Yeah. So, what are you saying?
A lot of people are talking more about the final episode of Attack on Titan than anything else.
I know, and that's why I'm not a fan of Attack on Titan.
I did watch the first season, but that's about it.
Yeah, I haven't watched that whole series. I'm not gonna try to, I do respect everyone that watches it. As for me, I couldn't get into it because it was a really dark story. That series is very dark.
Oh, it ends up that the son of the guy who plays Eren,
Mm-hmm.
Yukikaji, is that you're gonna hear a baby that's crying in like the final episode. Yeah. That's his son. That's his son.
Yes, the message there is Abe is proud of you guys. Abe, have more kids.
The man may be dead, but not his idea.
Not his idea.
Oh, the Hulu shit.
Yeah. Yeah, so they're trying to buy out. Disney's acquiring Comcast's remaining stake at Hulu for $8.6 billion, which I don't think that's gonna really do much because right now they're raising. Here's the thing I found out: they're raising the prices on Hulu.
I don't even use Hulu, believe it or not.
I used to use it and then I stopped because right now it's getting worse. It used to be like $3. Then back then it used to be free, as long as you watch the advertisements that they have on there. And then they decided to step it up to $5.99. Then they went to $7.99. Then they went to $10.99. They started increasing the price over the decade. It used to be free when it had the free tier, as long as you watch the advertisements. That was the thing that they did. But when it came down to the ad support and everything, I wish they would just let people have, like, if they're gonna charge that much for that, at least keep it ad free.
Or do like
Tubi. They can only allow so much until they can stream, because I know that their contracts are limited to what they can allow to stream on Tubi, because it's like a temporary like solution.
Yeah, don't they remove certain back again a couple of months later?
Yeah. It's a temporary thing until because they only get like a certain amount of money if people are actually watching it, and they would give them like the pennies of how much people stream and watch it. If it's if the advertisements they make off of it, they would get a little bit of a cut of it. That's how Tubi works. Because they're broadcasting, it's similar to the rules of broadcasting from what I heard from people. They basically broadcast and then they advertise stuff. It's not ad free, but they use it. But they have it for free so they could advertise stuff. That's what the true intention of it was. Same with Hulu. They wanted to get people on board with the whole online streaming thing, so they basically used it for advertising to make money. That was the original intention of Hulu. And then they decided to go with this streaming stuff because there was a lot of demand for it because of the fact that the market crashed back in 2008. And I remember,
the housing crisis.
Yeah, the market crashed in 2008, and Hulu, I think, from what I understand, was founded in. Let me look it up, because I remember using Hulu back in 2007.
Hulu was actually, from what I.
Yeah, it was in 2007. I remember using it. because they had some TV shows I wanted to watch on there, and I heard from people that they had some animes, so I went over there and went to Hulu, watched it, and of course they even had like CW shows, but you had to go through the cable companies just to do it too.
Yeah, because they used, yeah. Well, I'm Warner.
Yeah, Time Warner and other, yeah. So what it is that NBC Universal, Disney General Entertainment, and even Fox Entertainment, they use that service to put on their shows, even if they're not really good shows. They put them on there. And I used to remember they even had like some of the old TV shows on there, and they like Star Trek. They had that on there. I used to remember watching some of the stuff, but the thing is, it's like I'm kind of surprised by this because Disney's trying to buy out Hulu so that they can raise the prices on on this so they can make a little bit of more money.
Disney already Fox, so
Yeah,
after that merger, well, Hulu is actually offered in the Disney Plus.
yeah, it is. And the funny thing is they're trying to do that. They're trying to raise the prices, especially on Disney Plus too. And people were kind of talking about it on Twitter too. I used to remember people were just pissed off because Disney was just like, "Oh, we're going to raise the prices." Because their one of their movies were so bad that they had to raise the prices on Disney Plus because this movie was, from what I understand, one of their movies that they released did not do so well, so they decided, well, we're going to raise the prices because.
What was that movie?
I think it was that live action. It was the live action. No, it was the Little Mermaid live action movie.
Oh. So. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what's going on because Disney fucked up really badly.
I'll be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
From what I heard, Halle Berry is actually a nice girl. I mean, a lot better to deal with than Rachel Zegler.
Yeah.
Because Zegler is the epitome of Hollywood bitch.
Yeah, and
in fact, the fact that she makes Mars likable is disgusting.
Yeah, and I feel bad for that lady because
don't feel bad for them. They know what they were getting.
I know, and the problem was one of the actresses, not Zellweger, because she was a bitch. The other one wasn't even trying to be a bitch.
Lars.
Yeah.
I saw her on Fast 9. She has the same energy as Captain.
Yeah.
Really. Yeah.
Yeah.
She has no personality. Has no.
Yeah. Because
she likes
any acting experience, I'm guessing.
Oh no! She's getting that problem. She's not exactly a people person. Well.
Okay, fair enough.
Not a people person, especially. Have you seen the Nissan ads she made?
No, I have not seen the Nissan.
They were awful. Yeah. He also does ads like horrible per se, but I think with Rick Larson, it's just okay. So in the case, well, doesn't have that likability is, but Rachel Ziegler pretty much beat her at her own.
Yeah, the problem with Rachel is that she kind of did put herself in out there, and people were kind of upset with her.
And for good reason. Was based sabotage. I low key she was straight up sabotage. I think that was that is her to sabotage the shit out of this just with that by being variable condescending bitch. Or there's something we're not really or you know what they say that controversy there's no such thing as bad publicity.
Mm-hmm.
What is the problem with that rule? What if this is all very elaborate? So to just watch the fucking begin with.
I think that can get a little bit too crazy. Because the problem with Disney is that they've been losing a lot of money over the fact that they invest into some really stupid shit. Especially what Bob Chapek had done with Disney. But I find out those ideas that came from Bob Chapek were from what's his name? Bill Eisner. Bob Eisner. Yeah, Bob Iger. And Bob Iger basically thought those were good ideas to do. Instead of actually realizing he made a mistake, he should have just altered the course of that mistake. But no. He just continues as planned as always, and of course it continues to fail.
Dude, you know what's actually funny? This very of praise. Especially when it comes to incidents. And there have been a lot of one common incident where this deal with accidents and then some because and they had them just to save face.
Okay. I'm looking at the news about Kato Kawa, which also owns Anime News Network.
Of course.
Yeah. Because they own the website itself and it's like people don't even realize when that whole scandal that happened with the Olympics, they decided to buy out and it's like you guys sold out. You guys basically were like, okay, we're gonna use this publishing company. Like I guess they were offered a really good deal. And they sold out, letting Kadokawa to buy out the website as their mouthpiece to promote their stuff.
It's collateral.
Oh yeah, because considering that Anime News Network, yeah, because Anime News Network was the ones that actually reported on the situation with Kadokawa because one of their CEOs had to resign because of the fact that they got into a lawsuit with I think the Tokyo Prefectural for bribing officials, and I'm trying to remember because I recalled that they basically one of their officials from Kato Kawa was arrested and also in a lawsuit to where he has to pay for bribing the Olympic officials to advertise Kadokawa.
Oh, of course, because
yeah, and of course it's kind of funny how they're actually they're reporting the whole situation with Kadokawa. So this is what's going on. Kadokawa aims to establish more wholly owned anime studios. Kadokawa already has a majorly owner of anime studios like Inge, Gamera, Rebirth, Yuzaki Chan Wants to Hang Out, and Kineseno Citrus, My Happy Marriage, The Rising of the Shield Hero, and have established the Studio Kindin, Gamera Rebirth, and a 9.75 investment in June of 2021. However, Kadokawa reportedly, as a result, aims to establish 100% owned anime studios. Added rising bull of high-end studios, Eureka 7 director Tomohiko Kyoto.
Hold on. So you mean to tell me that? So tell me. Oh wait a minute. What? Moko Kyoda.
Yeah.
Oh, Tomoki Kyoda.
Tomoki Kyoto, the Eureka 7 director, past December, Kadokawa Studio plans to part in midterm management strategy to strengthen the animation production capabilities over the next 4 physical years. Besides establishing new studio, the company aims to bolster its existing anime studios to acquire a studio that will enter an alliance with other companies. Kadokawa has been investing into 48 or more anime titles a year, but only to produce only 5 in-house, and it aims to eventually increase the title production of 20 in-house 20 year, and it aims to increase its numbers season and episode per anime title. So that's their strategy. They're basically buying out studios to make their own, personal projects of animes mangas that they want to be animes.
Alright. So
yeah, your microphone's kind of coming in and out.
So basically, they want to.
Yeah, it's going in and out again.
Fuck it.
I know. Go ahead and try to reset it.
Okay. How about now?
Yeah, that's fine. Let me check something. You got disconnect.
Well, anyway.
Yeah, so the funny thing is, disclosure. They're actually putting out a disclosure for this too, because Kadokawa World Entertainment is wholly owned subsidiary of Kadokawa Corporation. It is the majority owner of Anime News Network LLC. Yep, they're actually doing a. I was right to say this because they bought them out. So they're their major owner.
I mean, they're gonna plug it, so fuck it.
Yeah, because they have to, because that's their job, and plus that's the FCC's demand for it. So yeah, they had to. So the Animation Business Journal reported this on their website, and this is the Japanese one. And of course, they're planning to try to do this in 2024. They're planning to release projects that they feel that are going to be good, because I know that Kadokawa is like a manga publishing company that had titles like Tenchi Muyo, for example. Let me see. Yeah, because I know that they have a lot of, like, right now they don't have, like, their stock prices are low. Oh boy, that's bad. They are responsible for Overlord, because the this is their projects right now that they have. They have Overlord. They have Kimi no Nawa, Konosuba. They have Konosuba.
Yeah, they are in fact. Kadokawa has. Kadokawa's list is long.
Yeah,
very long,
they are the producers of anime, and they have Overlord, Overlord 2, They have
The
they
Italian Rise of the Shield Hero. What else do we have here? I know they also.
Mushiken Tensei Isekai.
Oh, Mushoku Tensei.
Yeah.
Or they also have One Piece. If I recall. No, wait, that's Toei.
Yeah, that's Toei. But they do a lot of isekai animes, that's for sure.
Yeah. Okay, what's the name?
They also did 86, which is another anime that's pretty good. They also did The Ranking King, which I know that's a good one. They did Sword Art Online Alternative, which I've seen before. They did they also did Sword Art Online Actualization. They helped produce that one. Oh yeah, I seen that anime. Eminence of Shadow. Yeah, Made in Abyss and Eminence of Shadow. Yeah, Eminence of Shadow was another one they did. Let's see what else they had. High School of the Dead. No, it's High School DxD Hero.
Your Name. What's the other one? Bunny Girl Senpai.
Yeah.
God does not think of Bunny Girl Senpai.
Yeah.
Let's see. They also did Kakegurui.
Yeah, Kagurui. And and Dumbbell Nakano Maru, it was just like the
Yeah, Dumbbell anime.
yeah, the Dumbbell anime was another one that people
Wait, we all know they're also working on Oshinoko. They're also working on
Yep.
uh,
And then
I
and
forgot.
Isekai Oji-san. Isekai Oji-san, I like that series, but sadly
it's done.
people hate that series for some reason. And it's like it's basically promoting Sega, but at the same time it's hilarious because it's like the uncle is so awkward and so far behind on things. It's funny as hell.
And they also did redo of Healer.
Yeah, redo of Healer. I know that, but they also are making a second season for that one too, I believe.
Oh, yeah. Also, for those who don't know, they also did not only redo of Healer, they also did Interspecies Reviewer,
Yeah.
Usaki-chan,
It's
Gabriel Dropout.
yeah.
I've seen that one. The Fate series.
Oh, I seen that one. Isekai de Cheat Skill. I seen that one. That's actually a pretty good one.
Gabriel Dropout is actually pretty good.
I gotta give that a good because I saw this anime. It's okay, but it's not like I'm gonna give it a good because it's actually an okay anime. A 7. Out of all things, it's actually a really good story because it's about, even though it's an overpowered character storyline or a guy who basically goes around and
Isekai Oji-san. Or, Uncle from Another World. You know what's interesting? The guy who voices him is also the guy who voiced, of all things, Beetlejuice in the first season of ReZero.
ah.
He's also the voice of Dio Brando in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Dio Brando. Oh yeah, because
Yeah.
he has that. Because he does have that old voice thing.
Yeah, his name is Takahito Koyasu.
Yeah.
He's also Keisuke Takahashi in Initial D.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's the guy. That's the character who was the white 80s RH7 in that series.
Oh yeah.
And what else?
I need to watch that series because I haven't been able to watch the Certain Magical Index third season.
I never got. I never had any interest for I don't know Index, to be honest.
I liked it because it was basically about a guy who has no magical skills, but he somehow manages to beat the top ranking bad guys because he outsmarts them. But his
Oh, yeah.
power,
Oh,
his
yeah.
power is basically whenever he uses like anti-magic ability, because his magic was like he has like an anti-magic ability that basically prevents him from being attacked, but at the cost of a bad luck. That's his quirk ability. And he somehow encounters this little lolly nun character, and he realized that the lolly he felt bad for the lolly nun character because the lolly nun character, but it's kind of like it's a spun-off series from the Railgun series.
So it ends up that there is a name for part 1 and part 2 animes.
Yeah,
It's called Split Core.
yeah. And also, I seen this isekai too, the harem in the labyrinth from another world. Yeah, this guy basically got the harem that he wanted, but it only lasted. Let's see, 12 episodes, and they actually had a special for that harem episode. Date A Live, that's another one. Yeah, and they even had a spin-off because they made like so many spin-off series based on a certain scientific accelerator. He has and of course this is the character that got beaten up by the level 0 character. He becomes the good guy.
Oh yeah. Yeah. The main character, the redhead, that's the one that I was talking about. Who the side Billy is named after. That's Misaka Mikoto. She is.
Yeah.
She has the power to manipulate electricity, and Billy means Sparky it's like the Japanese equivalent of Sparky.
Yeah. Yeah, so basically Scientific Railgun was the one that spinned off Index. And of course it got popular, but a lot of people didn't like it for some reason. I liked it because it was basically a low power character trying to beat off a high level characters. And he somehow wins for some weird reason. Out of dumb luck. That's what I liked about that series, because he wasn't like overpowered as most people would believe, but he actually somehow defeats the enemy by outsmarting him. And the wrestling one, Hirigiri Kimono Michi, which the guy is a wrestler that got isekai to another world, which was hilarious. Let me see what else.
There is another problem with isekai.
Yeah.
And it's something I noticed in another group. It's isekai fatigue.
I know. They've been doing they've been overly playing isekai so many times. It used to be harems, now it's isekai harems. And now it's isekai.
Now I'm doing isekai parodies just for the hell of it.
Yeah, and most people, I know most people are like trying to attack the high school storyline stuff because they don't like.
To be told, I don't like it because it's being overdone to death.
Yeah, and they don't really. They don't try to branch out to other storylines like I kind of miss the mecha animes. I kind of miss the fantasy, the serious fantasy type of storylines that they do for animes. But I don't know. They try their best to make animes that are really good, but it's just like, okay. They have Black Butler. That's the other one. Oh, this one was the other one that I watched, but unfortunately, that anime. Let's see, what is it called? Rumble Grandal.
Oh yeah. Oh wait, yeah, I forgot that these guys also made the Saga of Tanya the Evil.
Yep.
Mitsubishi Colors. Yeah, we actually reviewed that one last month.
Yeah.
Holy shit! Yeah. The score was, from what I recall,
Yeah, and they did Iki Tosin Western Wolves.
6.5 to 7. 6.5.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't terrible. It was actually good.
Yeah, I recommend they check out Iki Tosin. Iki Tosin is another series, but unfortunately, it's like they have so many sequels. Average. I had to give that Iki Tosin Shin a 5 because it didn't really do so well.
Is it Sidecar? I've read 564. I heard that they had little to no when it came to motorcycles. So
Yeah.
especially motorsports.
Yeah.
It was more lesbian bait.
Yeah.
Yuri bait. It was more Yuri bait.
Yuri bait.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Anyways, I'll be right back. I gotta go take a dump. Don't worry. I got this be right back thing.
Please, to be right back thing. Oh, okay. Damn. Monster are killing me.
We're back. We're back.
That was a big jump. What the fuck?
I know. I had to do that whole repeat thing. I could have done the whole 1 hour like commercial stuff, but that's just gonna be like copyrighted. And they also did Infinity T-Force, Gotcha Man movie, A Dazzling White Town, and they did a lot. They did a lot on the list. They also did the Gamera movie, and that was a Netflix movie. And they also did the Starship Troopers Traders of Mars, which I thought it was an okay movie. Yeah, I gotta add this to the list. completed that movie. Very good. Because I did see that one.
Oh yeah, that was the Starship Troopers CG. What was that,
CGI. Yeah, it was a CGI.
That was the only one I didn't check out.
Yeah, that's when the whatchamacallit bugs decided to step into Mars, and they're one step away to getting to Earth, type of situation.
Man, that reminds me, I gotta watch Blue Gender. Holy shit.
Yeah, Blue Gender's okay. And if anything, I recommend watching the anime TV series.
That's
The movies,
what I'm doing.
the movie itself, it's dark. So I can only tell you that it's real dark.
Yeah, it's basically it's actually a compilation episode.
Yeah,
It's a compilation movie
yeah, that's
with an alternate ending.
with an alternate ending that they wanted to put in, but they couldn't.
I'm actually watching the series first, and I was stuck in episode 4. Oh,
Episode
God.
4.
Yeah, I gotta do it before Saturday too.
Okay, Scott Pilgrim takes off anime screens at Manga Barcelona Festival.
Yeah, anything else? We do not want to get that one attention.
Yeah, I heard what happened. Apparently, they copied another, like they copied an ending intro and tried to.
No, it's just that Scott Pilgrim is bad in general. I watched the movie.
Yeah, I watched the movie, but they're trying to do the anime of it. That's what they're trying to do. Yeah, so that's pretty much what's going on. Yeah, a lot of people were telling me about what was going on with Yahtzee.
Oh, you mean what's his name? The Escapist.
Yeah, from The Escapists. Like, I reported it, and a lot of people got upset with me over that whole thing. Like, I made the video reporting on the whole situation because it is true that the guy claims that he got fired from the company, and he's leaving it because of the fact that the company itself, they're basically getting upset about this. Like a lot of the people really liked the editor in chief of that company, which was Nick, and I got some followers. I got some follows off of that video because I reported that video. I wasn't the only one that reported it. It was also Digibro that reported that too. So I'll give him credit because that was him that reported the whole situation, and man, it was that bad of a drama because, and people are like, I got people downvoting that video. I got like 20 people downvoting that video and 28 people liking that video.
You got antis, dude. You got antis, dude. That's an
Yeah.
anti.
Yeah, I'm not mad. It's like it feels like the only writing on the wall was simply how the Escapists kept trying to push more and more things like page descriptions. Like this was according to some people. Like I do agree with what some of them have to say about this. Like this is kind of like I'm gonna say this. Keep in mind these are assumptions that people are making. We're failing to make a budget. We're failing to make a budget, or we're failing to afford our third yacht until Nick says more. And I'm assuming the latter is that he refused to sign an NDA because he wants freedom to tell people how the Escapist has fallen very, very from the original lofty position. Because a lot of people are talking about this, and they're basically pointing out the issues with it. Like some people point out. Honestly, I'm terribly shocked. Ever since they stopped uploading videos on their main site, it's been pretty clear that they've been having trouble with the monetization, and feels like every week or so there'd be changes in the ZPs, ad structure, or Patreon scheme, or what you have. Yahtzee's effectively was the escapist. The main ZP videos consistently had an order of magnitude of more views than any other controlled content. I loved it ZP, but the number of views could have not sustained the full staff. It was only a matter of time before the escapist implodes. As the editor-in-chief, makes sense that Nick would be held responsible for that. But canning him was, alas, okay, there's also probably the writing on the wall that everyone needed to see to justify bailing. This was all seems be coming to the heels of Escapist acquisition to the new parent company too. So it's interesting to see what kind of drama came in with that. So Nick was fired for not meeting the vague requirements. I've been there. There was one of those things that you dispute that can be used to cover for illegally firing someone. So yeah, the whole video team now is gone. Apparently, still many have some text post writers. Yahtzee was their longest video employer. If I recall correctly, he was historically one of the earliest full employees on the videos, as opposed to the independent contractors. He's literally been doing the show since 2006. It's wild none of the execs seem to understand that he has a passionate fan base, because ZP is a long-running show. Zero
punctuation.
Yeah, zero punctuation. That's been putting out constant quality content for 17 years. I just unsubscribed to Escapist. Please take Jack. Yeah, I wonder if they're gonna. I wonder, is Movie Bob gonna stay? That's the question. Is Movie Bob gonna stay there? I don't know. Let me see. Bob Chipman. So let's hope that Movie Bob can.
Bob Chip. Of course.
Yeah, because he's still on the Escapist though, but he decided. But
honestly, fuck this guy, to be honest.
Yeah, but I think he left. He left and decided to make his own little.
Well, if by that you mean his unhinged tweets on Twitter.
Yeah, but the funny thing is, it's funny how his video's unavailable. Like, one of his videos got copyrighted by Warner Brothers. Hey Bob, you want to know how you could do this? Make some transformative movies. Claim that it's a transformative criticism about the movie. That's all you have to say to them on your thing, and they will remove it. They did it for my Thundercats criticism that I did a long time ago over the new cartoon show that they did. Just say that you made a transformative documentary about this movie that you were trying to criticize and analyze. Because right now it looks like they removed that video. So yeah, movie Bob is on his own. So I because as much as I hate Movie Bob, I do respect him on certain occasions. Agree or disagree with him, it doesn't matter. But I don't think Movie Bob deserved to be called out for being creepy by what's her name.
Well, I think it's more like sort of Movie Bob being unhinged.
Yeah, he
looking
was.
On his detractors.
Yeah, he was very unhinged.
All right, so I did see that you posted a picture of Yui Shigure.
Yeah.
Is there a reason though?
Yui Ishiguro?
Yui Shigure, the beater.
The VTuber?
Mhm.
Oh, that one. Let me look it up.
Yeah, the thumbnail.
The thumbnail. I did
Yeah,
that
I
as I did that as a joke because of the
Mhm.
fact that there's been the title of that was basically because people are talking about it, and for weeks and months it's becoming a big deal because right now people are attacking people over the whole situation with the lolicon and everything.
The
And
irony is that the lyrics are. The irony is the lyrics are pretty much anti-lolicon, but the thing is, Ui herself, and I am not joking when she says this, she is legit concerned that she is going to be known for that video.
yeah, because
Because of her B2 career.
yeah, because of the fact that she sang a song that everyone was like laughing at, and it wasn't
even her actually.
yeah, it was one of her friends that she
Yeah, it was done as a bet.
yeah, it was done as a bet, and it was basically a song that she put her art, she drew the art and everything, like animated it, and to my understanding of it, she tried to explain to the community about this, and it's like, look, this is what I was trying to do, and I'm trying to do this as a joke. And the song went viral because of the fact that it caught on, and it was funny. Like, it was just like I couldn't help but laugh at that song because it was like, yes, the the whole point of the whole song was someone would get arrested for touching and it was just like I was laughing about it. It was like it was an anti Lolicon song, but it was like, and in the end she basically just said beam lolly 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 Lolicon.
No, the thing with that is she is suffering from success.
Yeah, because she likes to she wants to be known as a VTuber, and she just wants people to understand that she's just a VTuber that did this for fun, not to ruin everyone's parade about it. Is like she became
Actually, it was a fun and a bet as well.
Yeah,
A bet that she lost.
yeah. And that's what happened to her. She instantly got famous for that song. And this is the company that they're gonna create. It's called Second Wind because the Second Wind is new home for the former team of the Escapists. So they made something that's basically from from D&D 5th edition, the Second Wind ability. Yes, I know what Second Wind means. It's a reference to a fighter ability.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
That's interesting. That is it's probably not name.
Yeah, because they were playing tabletop. Because I know Yahtzee and them were doing like a tabletop show, and I recalled that they were doing that as for fun. And the weird thing about this situation is that they named Second Wind. It was like it's even in a video game too. Yeah, it's like a Second Wind is like a feat ability, and they explain that in 5th edition. Yeah, and they were playing like 5th edition D&D. And that's where Second Wind was called. Second Wind, you have a limited well stamina, and you can draw on protecting yourself from harm. You could turn and use the bonus action to regain hit points equal to 1d10 plus your fighter level. Once you use this feature, you must finish the short, long rest before you can use it again. That's basically what it is. Yeah.
JT,
Yeah.
there is something I forgot to tell you, but Lonely God Requiem
Yeah.
actually ended up spawning to other areas,
Yeah.
especially the automotive community.
I know.
Yeah. All these edits they're doing at the of Ui Shigure to a funk song by a Memphis rap song called 9mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been.
Yeah, I use that one.
I wonder if these normies know the origin. You know what? You know what? You know what? You know when people say that ignorance is bliss.
Yeah.
Let's just say it's gonna hit them like a truck when they find out what the origin. What the
Yeah.
original shit is about.
Yeah, because let me get the English cover of this, because I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure people are gonna shit on the English cover of this.
I haven't watched it, so.
Let me go ahead and play this, because this is the English cover that someone made. It's by Little Knee.
Funny thing about that, the thing is, ironically, I don't even care about that song.
Yeah.
What?
So this is kind of what they. This is the interpreted translation. So let's go ahead and hear it. Yeah, they decided to block. Oh, heads up. We detected a video in your stream. Belongs to someone else. Your stream is temporarily blocked.
What the?
Yeah, they made an ID claim.
Okay. Who did he have to claim?
It's the people that did the lolly god thing. You know, it's...
Damn.
Yeah, I don't blame them. It's just sometimes they're gonna do that. I wish I could play it, but I can't, because it's like I'm doing commentary behind it. It's like, yes, that's what's going on. Like, people are talking about it, but the thing is, it's like, yeah, there's a lot of things about what's going on.
You know, it's funny. Uishigure is infamous as well for actually on purpose trashing her viewers, and the guys who watch her actually love it.
I guess it's because they're masochists.
Yeah, that explains why the word simp is in there.
Yeah, that's why they had to put that in there, because it's like that thing was hilariously funny. And it's like it's an anti-Lolicon song. And it's like they don't even realize that. And it's like they don't even realize that thing was an anti-Lolicon song. And it's like, what the hell's going on? And then let's see, what else do they have? And right now they already, and if you plan to continue, please exempt channels from court ID claims. When you turn your content ID matching, YouTube will automatically generate claims against other users uploading content that matches portions of your reference files. Got it. I think it's probably the sound effect, because she already made a copy of the song. So I'm not going to say that it's a bad thing. I'm going to let her keep her money. Yeah, 3. Oh, yeah. Speaking of which, the guy's going to get 3 years in jail.
Oh.
Johnny Somalia.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. About that. Wasn't the guy going to get 5?
Well,
I know he was facing 5, but he's facing 3 with permanent deportation from Japan.
Yeah, because he basically went too far with the whole trespassing thing.
Oh, and then some. What Johnny Somali did was test the Japanese patients, and truth be told, the Japanese are polite, but once you cross them, you're dead. You're fucked. You might as well leave the country, because they hate your guts. They hate foreigners with a passion.
Yeah, they hate the behavior of the foreigners. And he was trying to be funny about it, but at the same time he used that live stream just to make whatever money he can, even though he's not making any money. The fact that here's the thing, what is going on. He's using the there is a traveling agency that allows people to travel for free if you're a influencer. If you're a well-known influencer that has a lot of following, they basically allow you to come to Japan for free. They pay for your lodging and everything. And what happened was they allowed these influencers that they feel, because it was like a way to promote tourism. And what is going on is that they don't vet these so-called influencers. And what it is that they try to let's put it this way. They allow a certain, influencers that have like a lot, like they look into their following, like they have like this amount of following. Oh, you can you can come in and as long as you like take videos and pictures of everything and put it on social media, they won't have a problem with it as long as you're promoting tourism. That's what it was. That's how Johnny got away with a lot of the shit, because he was basically promoting tourism in Japan, but he abused it for humor's sake, because he wanted to be this edgy, asshole edgelord that 4chan would laugh at, and people would give him money for that.
4chan won't laugh at this guy. In fact, they would go around they would go and call him a nigger
Yeah.
repeatedly. So no, not that one. But that's just one half of it. The other half will give a shit in either way because they have no respect for YouTubers.
Yeah. And the sad part is that it's hurting those that want to go to Japan. Hell, I want to go to Japan for free. I want to do that. But he ruined it for all those who are content creators like myself who wants to go to Japan. He basically ruined it. Because I heard about this on TikTok that there's a travel agency in Japan that will give you a free trip to Japan if you promote and take pictures of videos for tourism. There's certain areas you can't take pictures of, but they will allow you, to take pictures of streets. They'll allow you to take pictures of certain areas of Japan. But as long as you're respectful, they will give you a free trip. But what Johnny Somalia did was so badly misrepresenting people who are tourists. He basically abused that.
You also know that other fucker who went to Japan for free and got busted?
Yeah.
It wasn't Johnny. It was another guy.
It was a French YouTuber.
Oh, I thought it was French. I thought it was Brazilian.
I thought so too. Like he kind of, I remembered. Let me look at him. He was trying to do a video for free. Yeah, Vidias.
Okay, so Vidias Panayoto. Yeah, he's Greek.
Yeah, he's a Greek YouTuber.
Well, he's actually from Cyprus.
Cyprus.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's from Cyprus. He's famous for wanting to hug Elon Musk. And after that, he went on a free running trip to India. Besides Japan, what happened was YouTube ended up deleting his account. He also had a free trip to England.
Yeah, and that's because of a tourism thing. That's because a traveling company allowed him to do it because they wanted influencers that would travel. And this is becoming a problem with what they were doing. They invited these. They don't even vet these YouTubers. They just assume, oh, you have this big following, and it becomes a problem because the things that happens in Japan, it's kind of sad, really.
Well, the other thing is in Japan, there are certain areas where they are off limits to foreigners. I mean, private businesses.
Yeah.
They are. I mean, Japan is pretty much. I'm not gonna say they're xenophobic. No.
Yeah.
They are a homogenous society first and foremost. So.
Yeah.
So let's say that. You will, no matter how much hard you try, you will never be Japanese because this country is for the Japanese,
Yeah.
and frankly,
Yeah, it's a really gray area for Japan.
Mm-hmm.
It's a gray area. They could be friendly, but they can also be.
One thing is friendless, the other one is being polite.
Yeah,
they can be polite, but friendly they are not.
They are not, because if you do something they don't like, they will either ignore you or move or walk away from you, or they would report you to the police if you do something that you extremely did wrong. They will remove you.
Oh, Speaking of,
Because there was an incident that happened. I don't know which area it was, but what happened was the guy lost his had a camera, dropped the camera, and he was from another country. I think it was Sweden or Norway. What happened was this guy dropped his camera in a river, and he tried to get it back because it was a really expensive camera, and he went in there naked, and the police went. People went crazy and assumed that this guy was insane or on drugs, and he basically. A lot of police officers were scared of him. He didn't know English. He didn't know Japanese. He was just a tourist, and he lost his camera. That's what happened. And the police were scared of him. They were really scared of him because he was naked. And
it's PewDiePie!
Yeah. But it wasn't PewDiePie. It was a fat guy that basically had it.
I know. PewDiePie would never do that. He's a lot more respectful than that.
Yeah. So this guy, like Phidias is right now. He did this before. He did the whole traveled across Europe for free thing, but he did the whole travel across Japan for free thing, and that's what happened. Like, he didn't realize that he was breaking the law.
Oh, he more or less did. He just hid on toilets and pretty much anywhere where he couldn't get caught.
Yeah.
So the end result was, well, Phidias getting booted out of the country.
Yeah, because and it's not the first time Japan dealt with this stuff. I remember Tom Green did this stuff, including Jackass did this stuff too. They went to
Japan.
Yeah, and it's like they got. I don't think they got booted off of Japan, but they surely pissed off some people.
Yeah, that was during their stunts in Tokyo.
Yeah,
first Jackass movie.
Yeah, and they had caused a lot of problems, and it's like this stuff kind of happens in Japan a lot. Like you see a foreigner every day doing something stupid that they consider stupid, and they just wonder, what the hell is this guy doing? What is this girl doing? There was a lot of foreigners that did a lot of stupid stuff. Like I remember
the Paul brothers.
Yeah, there was also a girl. I recalled there was an incident where a girl forcibly kissed a bunch of men in Japan, forcibly, which you weren't supposed to do.
Bruh.
Yeah, and this was a foreign woman who basically kissed a bunch of guys in Japan.
I go for it. But but not everyone's gonna think the same. So hold up. So the problem with these some of these foreigners. I mean, we had the same issue in Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
We have dude, it's right. This is gonna be racist, but it's from what I've seen on the news, it's mostly black men. Black Americans doing this.
What?
Fucking around and finding out in Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
And I mean, not just twerking, but also picking fights. Hell, one of these guys even murdered someone in there.
Yeah, and they're gonna probably go to prison after that.
They had to extradite his black ass to the mainland.
Yeah, because he killed somebody. Of course they're going to extradite him.
And then, I mean, my parents are going to be saying, oh, that's racist. Bitch, please, that's not racist. That's a statistic.
Yeah.
That's not racism, but rather that is
Yeah.
a fucking.
And I remembered even a Jamaican woman. You remember that video about the Jamaican woman who owns that business? She doesn't have a problem with black folks. It's just she has a problem with black folks that are disrespectful. Like,
Well, Chris Rock said it best.
yeah,
Chris Rock said it best when he did that one stand-up special.
what?
There is a difference between niggas, and I'm saying nigga with the satay,
Yeah,
and black people.
yeah,
The Boondocks also did that difference too,
yeah,
because it's always because here's the thing, it's that's them, not me. I'm just saying.
I understand.
Yeah, that like the niggas, like they're the ones causing shit.
Yeah, and it's
Now-
like, I get it. That does tend to happen.
Like, I'm not saying black people, just the niggas. There's a difference.
Yeah. Yeah, because we do get our fair share of idiots that tend to show up in retail. They yell at us for no apparent reason other than because of the fact they want to get the hell out of that store. Some of them are real assholes. Not saying black people, but I'm saying like the typical, homeless dude that gets upset with you for asking for your receipt.
I mean, it's Walmart, so
Yeah.
some auntie's gonna be calling the Walmart saying you're gonna get fired. Come on, man. I am saying that from what I've seen, and JT did nothing wrong.
Yeah. Because we do get our fair share of people that at Walmart that do stupid shit.
Yeah, we have our own people. They're called cacos or thugs.
Yep.
It literally means thugs in Spanish.
Yeah, and I remember there was one time a guy smacked one of our cashiers in the face. There was this guy, and he pissed off a lot of people. He was asked nicely to leave. And we had a guy named, I'll call him A, but we also call him Andre the Giant because he was tall and he looked like Andre the Giant, but his hair was different. What happened was the guy, he wasn't going to try to hit the guy. He didn't want to hit the guy at all. But the guy tried to hit him. The moment he hit him, he body slammed the guy. That's why we call him Andre the Giant, because he's really tall. He's like 6'6", I believe.
Andre was like, Andre was like, if I recall, 7 something. 8,
Yeah.
8 feet.
Yeah, 8 feet, but he was like 6'6", because he was overweight. And he basically picked up the guy and body slammed him to the ground. And the guy left the store. They were going to fire him. The corporate wanted to fire him, but when they saw the video of the guy slapping the woman, they agreed to let him stay. Because he did nothing wrong. The guy was being aggressively an asshole in the whole situation, and wrongfully slapping a woman in the face is the wrong thing.
Oh, dude, we had our own case with hood rats, and then the other half were shoplifters.
Yeah.
Like there were reported cases of shoplifting at the Walmart where I live,
Yeah.
for example, and then there was this one day I was with my mom. We're leaving the Walmart, and the cops were in front of the store. It ends up a guy who was mentally disabled.
Yeah.
Like dude had mental retardation. The dude straight up went out running out of the store with a Hot Wheel in his hand. I am not joking. His dad was like in his 60s or 70s.
That's sad.
Yeah, man. Although the manager actually did give me one of the cars, as a well,
big
you know.
as a big thank you to.
No, more like you know, he didn't know what he was doing, so
You told them.
no, the guy, the manager clearly knew what he was dealing with, because this guy had like let's just say it like this: the guy was like in his 30s, but he had a mentality of a kid.
A kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get that too, because I used to remember when I was working at another retail store, we had an autistic kid that walked around on the street a lot in the middle of the road where cars are coming through, and he did this not once but several times. And the thing was, I actually communicated with him because I knew what he was looking for. Because I can interpret what a person does or says, even if I don't know what the hell. I have to look at the stuff that they're doing, and they give me a hint of what they're trying to communicate with me. I don't know how I could do it, but it's kind of a talent that I have.
Dude, talking to us is not even supposed to be a challenge. What the hell, dude?
Yeah, and I talked to the person. Apparently, his mom explained that he wanted something for computer piece, and I basically told the guy, okay, we have that, but I don't think it's going to be compatible. And I told him to go to the Walmart, because they do have like a computer power supplies. They sell them there. We don't have them. We don't have them in our store, because that's what he was looking for. And I tried to explain to him in a nicer way possible, because he had like communication problems.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nonverbal.
Yeah. He was a nonverbal.
Okay. There was a guy like that when in university. I mean, we did actually communicate through instant messaging though.
Yeah. And
like I personally communicated with the guy, but we didn't really talk much.
I know, because the guy had like social skill problems. Like he talked. He was his mental development wasn't there as for voicing things, because he didn't know as a young child. He was like he's like 16, and he had the whole, he was mentally disabled, and he couldn't talk very well because he was like and I felt bad, but I actually communicated with him, but he didn't know how to communicate very well.
Nah, he didn't. Wait a minute. Could he?
He was like
with a notebook or speaking spell.
No, his mind was of a baby.
Oh well, that guy wasn't autistic.
Yeah, he was
at all. He wasn't autistic, man. Yeah,
he wasn't autistic. He was a child. His mind was like a 3-year-old child.
No, that is actually actual mental retardation.
Yeah. That's what happened to the guy, and I felt bad for him.
Because because I used to get around. I used to hang around kids who had Down syndrome, who had people with schizophrenia. Had people who were severely autistic. Like,
Yeah.
I used to take these therapies when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And it came out, and it went through high school as well. So, elementary, I've seen it all. And I mean it. I have seen it all.
Oh God.
Yeah. In fact, one day I was at a psychiatric appointment, and this dude straight up bolts into the office, gets on top of the desk, and starts screaming. And I mean screaming I mean, the dude was actually shouting that he was God's chosen.
Oh,
Yeah,
he
this
was
dude
was very
that dude was-
crazy.
That dude was a fucking schizo, dude. I mean, JT, I know you were schizophrenic.
Nah, that's fine.
But not in the same level as that motherfucker.
I
No,
was
that dude had delusions. Straight up, flat out delusions. The dude was shouting that he was God's chosen warrior, as he was holding a Bible in his hand.
Oh God.
Yeah, religious delusions. Like, fuck. They had to call the cops to get that dude out of there.
Yeah.
It was something that stuck through my mind to this day, and that's the thing. This is through a place called APS,
Yeah.
which is a Medicare sponsored.
Oh, God.
Mental health
Oh God.
facility.
This is funny. Korean
What?
girls react to the most popular categories in adult videos. Pornhub.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Korean girls react to the most popular 10 categories in adult video. I don't know why they did that. What's the word that they're trying to do for the word search? 10 categories. These girls are very young. Okay, so here's the list. Ibone, Japanese, Russian, Asian, interracial, German, amateur hentai, cartoon, compilation, vintage, funny, babysitter. Wow. Are these jobs? XX. Where? What is that? I don't know what these are. What do you think? It's the most searched terms on Pornhub. And the Koreans are, and these young Korean girls, I feel bad. They have to be asked about this. I think these categories, I think you're right. And they have no idea what it is. Those are Pornhub categories, and they're like, oh my God. Why are you going to ask these girls? I don't know why they are asking these girls. They have no clue what Pornhub is.
They do.
Leading online adult entertainment. And the girl's like, you can see her face. Most searched terms on...
The thing is, Korea is a lot more They do.
Okay.
The thing is, Korea is a lot more conservative when it comes to sexual. To sexual topics.
Okay, so the most top 10 trending top categories is Ibone, lesbian, no, I don't believe that lesbian. But they're looking for scissoring.
Oh wait, Ebony.
Yeah. MILF, lesbian scissoring. Hentai is like the number 4 search. Number 3 is MILF.
Stars, Lana Rhodes,
Lesbian.
Danger, Riley Reid, Brandy Love, Emily Willis.
Yeah.
Melf,
Yeah, and the
Man.
top one is Ebony.
Ebony.
Legitimate platforms, right? They do Korean porn platforms are illegal, but in the US they are not.
Is there like a reaction to Korea to K-pop stands? Because
I don't know.
Let's be honest here. The biggest export Korea does, and it is one of the most unbearable fandoms ever made.
Yeah. Okay, so number 10 is Cream XXX.
Hmm?
I don't know what that is, but something sexual, definitely. Why?
Hey,
I
Mike.
have no, like, the girls are basically saying cream, like milk.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, I'm guessing they. It's cream pie.
Yeah, cream pie. And they're like, oh my god, nope. They're saying no, because it happens inside their... What was I thinking? She's crazy.
Well, it's not really milk, rather. Let's say.
I know,
peanut
cream pie, I know. Here's another one that they're doing, like, yes, after watching it, because I don't know. Cream XX. Oh yeah, they're and she's saying yes, but she's covering her face. You should turn it over to Nope. Big ass. Yes means big butts. Men with big asses. That's very sexy. Me too. Yes. I would like to. What exactly I wanted to say?
The Korean mindset does not comprehend.
I know. And
Shit like this.
yeah, let's
That is the look of 3 women who are traumatized.
let's see. 3XXXX threesomes.
Hey, threesome is more about.
And then one of them saying yes. Two of them. I'm assuming they're saying nope. Yep, I was right. They're saying They're saying yes.
It's like I'm surprised that I'm surprised that anal is not in this.
I know, it's funny as hell. Let's sign the other one. 3XX, and they're probably gonna say.
Oh, I see what they're doing. They're censoring.
She's saying. Why is she agreeing with this? Like, I thought she was saying nope.
Girl.
I mean, she's like covering her face, saying yes, but she's like, nope. It seems like he's trying to be busy. The abbreviation of MILF. MILF. F stands for female. This is male. Male love female. You want to know? Mom, I like to... Oh my god, nope. She's like, nope. No family things means...
No.
Like real mothers, right? Oh, it's like...
It literally means mama like to fuck.
Yeah, moms that like to fuck. It's like, because of Asians, those words are very family. Those are big words for us. They're handsome, middle-aged, pretty... Yeah, they're going to try to look it up.
More like all the women, really.
Yeah, and
But
she's saying...
the other women
And
are
now
actually-
only one agrees with this. Lesbians. That's a surprise. They're saying that's a surprise. Men watch a lot of... That's why only... Yeah, lesbian porn. Because of curiosity. It's like I said, people watch porn with a fantasy. Girls like to watch BL movies. Because there's no man. Because she hasn't even... Like I think she's probably saying yes. because she's gonna make the mistake of saying yes, yes, yes. But she's gonna cover up her face when she sees the yes thing. Like, she's gonna type it in. Hentai. Hentai. What's that? Like a martial arts? No, that's Japanese adult animation. Oh, animations.
It's also the Japanese term for pervert.
I thought it would win second place, but yes, of course. Yeah. And of course, she's just saying... I don't know why she's gonna say nope. They're gonna look it up. They're gonna look it up.
It's hentai, and it's
Oh,
art.
this is just a picture. It wasn't this animation ranking. Yes, surprisingly, it's in the first place. She's so cute. That nonsense. She's like, oh my god. She said yes. She said yes.
Well, someone's cultured.
Yeah, someone's culture. They're saying yes. They like this. They like this. That's totally new experience for me. Yeah, I'm sweaty and also dizzy and exhausted because we saw new things. Interesting to know. Those are things I don't really like porns actually.
Which one of those three would you do?
Which one of those?
Yes, which one of those three?
The one on the right and maybe the one on the left.
The one with the filler shirt?
Yeah.
I'm thinking the same thing. Filler shirt. One in the middle looks homely. The one in the left, like far right, definitely would. Yeah.
But it's funny. The one in the middle is like, yes, yes. I'm just like, lady, you need to turn around if you don't like it.
I mean, the one with the filler shirt is a bit of a butterface, but that doesn't matter much.
Yeah.
Would. We're still.
Yeah. And I'm just laughing at it. I was just like, she's funny. It was just like, well, that's if I want to get to know the girl in the middle. I know, it's funny as hell.
I don't watch porns anymore. What the fuck, bro?
I know, they were reacting to like porns that they never seen before, but I can't help but laugh at that.
They are not wrong. Everyone watches porn.
Yeah, everybody watches porn. Let's see. Yeah, because everyone's like talking about it. So that's pretty much what's going on with the anime world. What else happened?
Man. Okay, so did you see that new rap video about the dude who played Warhammer, who thought that girls playing Natasha plays were kids?
I have not seen that one.
Oh my lord, you're in for one hell of a.
The only one I was listening to was the story about the Warhammer 40K drama that happened. Like, people, like, I understand the whole gatekeeping thing, that people want to play certain things and they got into an argument over that stuff, but there's also the people that got into an argument with the weirdos at 40K, punching them out. Like the one incident where a guy got punched out at a because this is like a RPG or horror stories thing. Like, one guy got punched out at a store for telling him that I like to play 40K, Warhammer 40K, which I don't have a problem with, because anyone who plays for Warhammer 40K, it's not a bad, it's just satire. I don't take it seriously.
Yeah.
Because
It's basically a satire of religious. It's pretty much a satire of, well, how should I say this? Authoritarianism.
yeah,
as a whole.
and the fact that the guy, the fact that the actual intention of the leader that was the emperor of humanity, he had no intention of being, worshipped. He had no intention. He just wanted to save humanity from evil. That was his real intention. But of course, his sons that he created basically, worship him like a god.
Yeah, Warhammer is basically an exaggeration of Crusader-style Catholicism.
Yeah, which basically, makes fun of the whole satirical stuff. Like, most people like Grimdark, because it actually features a lot of, XX related shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the other part with Warhammer is, here's the thing: I not play Warhammer, but I barely know what it's about.
Yeah, because a lot of people,
It's based Catholicism on crack.
Yeah, and it's basically like, I don't have a problem with it. I understand people love 40K because it actually has like all these neat looking statues. I seen people play this at a local, where I used to live, at a local store called Slaughterhouse, where they all played Warhammer 40K, and even Warhammer Fantasy, which is just like a medieval version of it. 40K is like the sci-fi version of it. But with expensive looking figures that people.
Yeah, and the figures themselves are actually pretty small. Like,
yeah,
it is one of the most artistic hobbies ever made, and I mean it in a very good light.
Yeah, it's like one of the most interesting hobbies that people like to play, and I don't hold it against them for liking to play it. I've seen how it was played by a lot of people. They use like freaking measuring tape to move one of their figures to another to basically go to the enemy. Like, I seen how it was played, and a lot of people play it. I don't hate anybody for playing it, because I understand that they enjoy playing it. But when it comes down to it, you get people that are like outside of it, getting upset with the Warhammer 40K community, saying that it needs to change because blah blah blah, it has this type of content. Well, here's the thing. I wouldn't want to turn it down because it's widely popular. The problem is like, they're trying to like that whole incident with the kid that believes that 40K is fascism argument. They're going deep down the Alex Jones path of believing that shit.
Oh, come on, huh? You gotta bring Alex Jones to this? Come on.
I hate to say it's true. Like, they basically believe that 40K promotes fascism. Even though,
but compare these fuckheads to Alex Jones is an insult.
I hate to say it, like, but you have people that also believe that the anime fans are pedophiles.
Yeah, and they're usually from that area too.
Yeah, and they're usually from that area too that believe that stuff too. Like, they believe that anime fans that watch this stuff are a bunch of
degenerates, pedophiles.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
I
what.
ain't surprised.
And that's what's going on. Like, you're gonna get those people that like to criticize the anime fandom, and that's what's going on.
Dude, these people don't even have their own. These people don't even have. Like, why are they even in that hobby if they're gonna be saying shit like this?
They're trying to infiltrate it. They're trying to destroy it from within, to criticize it, to say that these people, this fandom is so horrible that we need to change it before. Like, it's the same argument that they did with other fandoms. Like, I saw what happened. Like, here's another thing that bothered me, and I'm going to show you something. Because I remember I had to reply to some people about this. Because here's the thing that happened with... there was a book... I remember when Oliver J basically brought up this whole issue. And this is another thing. I think this is from the RPG book from Avatar: The Last Airbender RPG. Hilarious how modern Avatar writers have gone out of their way to make the Fire Nation more evil by retconning that they banned same-sex marriages. These guys genocide an entire race, waging war 100 years on the rest of the world. Oh, Shojin doesn't like gays. And it says right here, the Fire Nation was totally tolerant until Fire Lord Sozin was responsible for stroking xenophobia and hate within his people, and also outlawed same-sex marriages later in life.
Shit, honestly.
Yeah, this is from the Avatar. I think this is from the Avatar book guide that they were trying to do. Sozin used a propaganda campaign to justify committing genocide against the air nomads. Basically, he was trying to flame the gays. That's what he was trying to do. He was trying to burn the gays. Because you get it, Fire Nation, burning the gays. And I remember there was a person that was justifying the bad writing. Can someone explain? This is how functionally different from all just getting mad at gay people existing in the Avatar universe. Because I can't help but laugh at, like, I even said that this is bad writing.
I mean, why am I not surprised?
Like, because here's the problem. I want to point out this is bad writing. You're saying that they killed the air nomads because they were
homo. Because they were progressive.
They were progressively bad. Therefore, they need to be exterminated by in fire.
They pretty much. Yeah, it's just here that they exterminated the air nomads because they were progressive, and the Fire Nation were the fascists, according to this guy.
Yeah, and I don't think that. No, the issue was, the reason why he did that is because the reason why Shozin did it, because he heard about the whatchamacallit.
I am pretty much living under a rock. I know a bit about Avatar, but why exactly did the Fire Nation attack in the series?
The reason why they attacked, they wanted to get rid of the Avatar, so they could take over all four nations, and plus Shojin his grandson which was the emperor at the time, could learn the Avatar's abilities to master all four elements.
I see.
Yeah, so that's what that's what they were planning to do, because they were trying to get rid of because the fact that Yang was the Avatar, the current Avatar, who was reborn under the air nomads, he was
Aang,
was the,
Aang was actually the last one.
yeah, he was the last one until what's her name, Korra, became reborn. Because you have to understand, the Avatar can be reborn in several generations. Whenever they die, they become they get reincarnated.
Yeah. And considering that, and the avatars are pretty much like inspired by Shaolin monks, Buddhist monks actually.
Oh yeah, and that's what was going on. Like he wanted to get rid of Aang. That was his intention, and because Shozin wanted to become wanted to take the Avatar's power. If you actually watch the whole series, and Shojin did destroy all the people in order to control all the territory in the Fire Nation. But of course, Earth and water were oppressed by the fire. Only the Water Nation, from what I understand, they did make some compromises with the Fire Nation and decided to be exiled to the North and the South Pole, because the Fire Nation has no ability or power to go there, because fire can't deal with ice very well. But of course, the air nomads were genocide, and Yang was the last of the air nomads. But of course, this is what led to him trying to learn in order to save the world, because Shozin was planning to become the elemental avatar, which basically means he can become the rival. He can rival the Avatar himself. So he could control all the lands under him. Because he couldn't fight the Earth. Even though the Earth lost, they still had some control over the lands. Like Bang Sing-se was not controlled by the Fire Nation. Even though they try to attempt to fight them, they still have control.
There is no war in Ba Sing Se.
Yeah, and Bang Sing-se, that's where Iroh lost his son. And I really like the original voice actor for Iroh, for Uncle Iroh. But it's like they're trying to like this whole progressive thing was kind of stupid, because that wasn't what the original intention to justify committing atrocities against the air nomads. He wanted power. That was what his main goal was. Wasn't same-sex marriages. It was power. This was a cartoon that was made for kids, and you want to insert this, which looks like a 4chan plot that makes everyone laugh at it, because it's just gonna make it sound like, oh, the Fire Nation were burning the gays and killed and genocide them and genocide the air nomads because they're gay. So they used their fire powers and destroyed them by burning all the gays within the air nomads. Like, that's what's going on. Like, I had to explain to this lady, like, I said this, sorry, it's making me laugh. It's like someone from 4chan wrote the lines to this tabletop RPG to make a subtle joke with no one in the LGBTQ has a clue why someone's laughing at this. Keep this in mind. The Fire Nation are burning the gays is not a great idea for diversity. And it's like, and she said, comprehensible. I don't think the person had any idea they made a subtle mistake for representing, having made the lore for the Fire Nation wanting to end same-sex marriage by destroying the Air Nation. It doesn't make any sense. It's bad writing for the lore.
This was clearly inserted by the whoever wrote this, by the writer themselves.
Yeah.
Because you know how there's always those self-insert characters.
Yeah, and it's like they don't realize what they have done too, because in the original Nickelodeon series it was Kid. They didn't bother to have they didn't exterminate the gays. They exterminated the air nomads. With their fiery magical powers, they burnt the homosexuals. I'm just like, are you really that serious for writing this? You just realize 4chan's gonna laugh at this shit. They were like, I'm going to burn all the gays with my flame attacks.
I mean, if you really want to know, 4chan isn't like, well, the last time I've been there was a couple of years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, you can get banned for even saying for just saying the game where you were banned for at least 1 day, which is bullshit.
Yeah.
Especially on B.
Yeah, because this is like I know 4chan.
And this was because the guy who bought the guy who bought that site was actually the same guy who did it from 2channel.
Yeah.
Was a Japanese dude from 2channel.
1D4chan for, let me see. Let me look it up because it seems 1D4chan is back online. 1D4chan is a trickster god of 40k lore, exactly right, but it gives you a new perspective of their content. So they did make an RPG. Let me look it up because I know they made let me see, Avatar: The Last Airbender RPG. Yeah, so it's by Magpie Games, and it was kickstarted 7 days ago. So yes, they made a Avatar: The Last Airbender game by Magpie Games. So this is what they did. And it was just released years ago. And they made like $9 million off of this Kickstarter. Would you believe that?
Wait, how much?
$9 million.
Not bad.
Yeah, for Avatar Legends tabletop role playing game. And this was under what system that they have it as? Powered by, okay, so it was powered by the Apocalypse framework, made famous by Monster of the Week, Mask of the New Generation, and Root RPG to resolve interesting moments and certainly through moves and bits of mechanics. So this is where it came from, I'm assuming, and they put that into the book of the lore of the Four Nations. That so happens to be the Fire Nation, which invaded several countries. They evaded the Earth, and then of course both the Water Nations that were on top, they all basically ran away. So yeah, to play this game, it's just ridiculous. Because the airbender, like, I don't know why they would put that in there. I understand they want representation, but that's not the way to do it. Telling everyone, oh, the Fire Nation burnt the gays. And I'm just like, that just makes it sound like someone from 1D4chan wrote that. And I hate to say it, it's the truth. Wait, let me edit.
You know, it really makes you think. But there are people, well, since they spent 9 million on this, okay, hold up.
Yeah, and this is the book.
I mean, this is fan base, yes, but
Yeah. Let me see, where is it?
I mean, the Fire Nation just wanted
Yeah.
control of 4 elements. They were also, like you said,
Yeah.
I mean, really, a gay genocide.
Yeah. A gay genocide against the Air Kingdom. Against the Air Nomads. And I'm just like, yeah, I don't want to get involved in that stuff because that stuff is like stupid. And whoever wrote that, it comes off as 1D4chan's plot to make fun of it.
Well, let's just say I'm not taking that fucker seriously.
Yeah,
Before-
it makes it look like it just goes into the cringe mode thing, and I'm not trying to hate on the gays or anything like that, but it just comes off as a stereotypical bullshit storyline where, okay, so the Fire Nation decided decided to destroy the Air Nation because they were all gay and progressive, so therefore they must be destroyed. And I'm just like, okay, I'm out of here. It just makes it sound like they were inserting that stuff because it's just so they can increase their ESG score. And I just don't get why they do this stuff.
Not saying much because I'll be coughing like crazy tonight, so.
Yeah, and the 4 plebs. Let me look at the 4 plebs. The Airbender, the Last Bender D20 role-playing game that's released by 1cpcdn.org. This is the project that they did. So 4 plebs. I'm gonna have to go to this group. See what they're trying to do here. Who is this group? Oh, it's the 4 plebs people. But it's by the RPG people. Yeah, but the thing that bothers me is like whenever they try to do something, like they insert the lore for this thing. Like this, it just sounds like 4chan wrote that. We must, like, Sojin, the Fire Nation. Let's Fire Nation was relatively tolerant until Fire Lord Sojin. He was responsible for stoking xenophobia and hate within his people, and also outlawed same-sex marriage. Later in his life, Sojin used propaganda campaigns to justify committing genocide against the air nomads. Out of 4 nations, the air nomads had consistently been the most progressive before the genocide. Nomad philosophers meant children were raised by a community rather than a dual-parent home. Communities welcome people from all walks of life. Air nomads are generally able to love people for any gender or background without fear of being judged or rejected by people. But it just, I can understand that part. But that part about the Fire Nation burning the gays is not cool. I'm not trying to be mean, but that's my opinion. And you guys can disagree with me on that. Because it just makes it sound like it makes it sound like the stereotypical joke we hear from everybody. We must burn the gays before it's too late. Because they're going to destroy the world. It's a typical like sci-fi joke that I heard from people that make that.
This legit reads like a shit post.
Yeah, it does. Like the Fire Nation destroyed all the gays. They're committed to destroying the lesbians as well by burning them in fire. That's right, guys. That's what they're doing. They're plotting to kill the gays in this RPG, and it's like, don't mention that in an RPG. It just makes it sound ridiculous. Like, come on, guys. You should never say that stuff in an RPG. Especially in a source book. Like, that's not cool. You're just making it sound like we're exterminating the gays by killing the air nomads. That's what we're doing in the Fire Nation. What? It just...
Dude.
I hate that.
Dude, keep going. Mike Jordan ain't gonna handle this shit.
I know.
So, 99, bro.
99, man. Because this is sad. Because whoever wrote this, it does sound like a 4chan shit post, and I hate to say it to people. Whoever wrote that source book, they really are taking it way too seriously, to the point that they want to insert this stuff just so they can increase their ESG score. This is bad. This is bad for one thing. I admit I'm a bad writer, but this is terrible. This is terrible. And I'm gonna get out of here, guys, because this is literally a 4chan shit post. So I'm gonna get out of here. So you guys take care. Bye bye. This is not to hate on the LGBTQ, but this is bad. This is bad and terrible, because it just makes it sound like a bad joke. And it's like we're gonna burn the gays, and that's not cool. That's not cool. Anyways, you guys take care.